Aquaman 2 is real. I can't believe this day has finally come. We're going to talk about it. There's a lot to get through. This is the Chatter After. I'm Mike. That's Didge. That's Trayvon. Down there's Joel. And of course, Jamie. We've got a lot to get into, guys. Introductions. We're keeping them brief. We're just going to talk about Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Joel, this thing actually exists after months of speculation of if it will even come out. What were your initial thoughts when you saw this trailer?
I enjoyed it. It looks actually pretty fun, especially after everything we've heard about it. It was nice to not be disappointed by the trailer. It's like one of those things, because you don't know what to expect. It was just a lot of negativity towards it, mainly because we've heard so much bad shit, and not so much about the movie. It's just like it's sort of the drama surrounding DC, and why is Aquaman even coming out, considering what we know. It was just refreshing, kind of, to see it and go, hey, look, it actually still looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think James Wan did a really great job establishing the tone of what the Aquaman franchise is. Like, visually, I think it looks great. The colors, like the way they move within the water, it's very different from a lot of other franchises like Wakanda Forever or even Avatar 2. It has its own distinct style, which I think really pops in this trailer. Trayvon, what are your thoughts on Aquaman 2? Let's first look, at least.
I think he's frozen.
Yeah,
he bleeped out. All right, well, kids, you're up next.
I thought he was just ignoring at first. I was like, damn, I've never seen Trayvon. He must be deep into whatever text he was in. But I enjoyed the trailer as well. Like Joel was saying, welcome back. Like Joel was saying, when everything that we had heard, it was really easy to be fearful that this movie was going to turn out terribly. And granted, cards on the table could still be the case, but from what the trailer is, it doesn't look like it will be. So I'm excited to watch it. I'm curious if they're going to go the comic book route with the family, especially the kid. And if so, man, that's a way to end an old universe. That's a hell of a way to end the old universe if they do. So yeah, I'm optimistic now. At least a lot more than I was prior to seeing any of this.
It's like the anti-marketing, like of the Flash. It was like the opposite,
right?
It's gonna beat stuff because of all the negativity,
right?
You know, it's different because you had no hopes for it, whereas the Flash had all this hope.
Sure. What's up, Geekly Goods?
Yo,
thanks for stopping by, bro. Yeah, Momoa does look like he's having a blast. How's it going, Isaac?
He looks like he's having a blast doing anything.
Yeah,
that is also true.
He probably has a blast at the grocery store.
He's doing it right. Whatever he's doing it right.
I want to be Jason Momoa when I grow up.
Most of us did.
Derby says he cares. He's about to be Lobo.
He's
a family show, Trayvon.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you trailed off right at the right time.
Yeah. Cliff, welcome up. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
I can't believe this movie actually has a trailer. Trayvon, that's You're Not Stuck. What are your thoughts on Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom?
Hey, what if he got stuck again? That would have
been it was my damn VPN. I forgot it was on. So it froze me up. I thought all of us froze. Everybody went black and it just went away.
Oh no!
Dang.
Yeah,
happens to me.
It's crazy. I mean, it looks great. It looks like looks as good as the first one. Love seeing Jason Momoa and anything he wears. And I'm just happy to see how this goes. It's very interesting. The fact that he has a kid, but we didn't actually see much of the mother. But it's fine. It's whatever. It's very funny.
0.1 second of Amber Heard in the trailer.
I was like, wow, y'all really talked about it. Just like literally act like she wasn't there. I was like, why even have him do that? Like, why even put that part in the trailer at all? Like,
for those who missed my trailer reaction, there's a moment in that video where I'm like, where is Mira? And then like 2 seconds later, we get like one shot. I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the only way I noticed her because I watched her reaction. I was like, oh, that's where she was. Because I didn't see her when I watched it. It was really fast. Like,
Blink and you miss it.
yeah. But yeah, it looks fun. I don't know. It's just so it's funny because we kept hearing this, a bromance or whatever team up movie. But then Jason Moore was talking about the environment. I was like, it doesn't look like that, Jason Moore. I don't know what you were talking about. But I'm curious what this green trident. See, I don't know anything about the lore of this. So that whatever that green trident that Black Manta has, pretty cool. Yeah, he looks good as well. But yeah, so it's gonna be fun. Let's get it over with.
Damn. You gonna say it looks fun and then shit.
I'm just saying, like, I don't want to stay in this universe no more. Like, I don't. It's
reboot time, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jamie,
I enjoyed the trailer quite a bit. It looked like fun. I actually also watched your reaction, Mike. So I feel like we had a lot of the same thoughts where it's like, where did this kid come from? He's a father now? What? So we'll see what happens with that plot line. And it just looked like fun. It looked pretty similar to how I feel like the first movie went, which is like, for me, very fun movie. I actually enjoyed it more than Wonder Woman, even though I don't think it goes as deep as Wonder Woman does story-wise, but I enjoyed it more than Wonder Woman, not gonna lie. So, that's something for me to enjoy, and I'm here for it. I'm excited.
it looks stupid, but I think that's part of the charm of this franchise at this point. It looks like dumb fun.
Yeah.
Like the moment when Black Manta is just like, I'm gonna kill Aquaman and take everything he cares about. It's like, didn't we do this? We just run it back, huh? That's what we're doing for this movie.
I told you what was that last.
What
was that last episode we were talking about? We can't wait to see Aquaman fight the exact same people he did in the first movie.
Well,
yes.
I mean, he's teaming up with one, fighting the other.
Yeah, you think that until that betrayal arc.
Well,
I mean, we'll see.
Isaac asked a very interesting question. Maybe Manta's trident is destroying the ocean. I guess
it's doing something with the Earth, because it said it might just destroy the world or some shit.
Yeah, wasn't it like they said it was dark? I don't think they said specifically magic. They said dark something.
The dark trident, something like
That's
that.
right. They just called it the dark trident. That's right.
I think she did say something about dark magic or dark something. Is
okay.
Becoming bigger or something. Something she said. Yeah, I was like, okay. Well, this looks cool. This battle right here.
That's an ancient
battle. A lot going on.
Demons.
Underwater
demons.
I wonder if they took some of the plot points that they wanted to do for the Trench movie and brought it into this.
I'm sure.
They 100% did. Over at Collider.com, they had a story about that, about how James Wan took plot points from that spinoff and kind of just merged them into this movie.
That's the smart thing to do.
Yeah. So there was Mira for 1 second.
You saw her. Look at that punch.
What if she dies? Like she dies right there. And so she's out the way. Because it sure felt like Arthur's a stay-at-home dad.
It really does.
No, she's there in that beginning. Put it again.
Beginning of the trailer?
She's in the lawn.
With some of the red hair. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
she's on the lawn.
Run it back. I love how creative they were with the logos and the ice, by the way. That was kind of clever.
See?
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, there she is. Huh.
Damn. Had to look real hard for that.
Right?
Had to zoom and enhance.
Enhance.
I'm telling you, I'm curious if they're going comic book route with the kids.
They're not good. There's no way.
You think so?
There's no way.
Does Arthur lose a hand in this movie?
Yep.
That's possible.
That's a good question. I don't know.
If you're familiar with comics and then that Justice League animated series.
The Justice League animated series combined
Yeah.
the baby and his hand storylines.
Hilarious that you said that, because I was scrolling through Twitter during that, and somebody just posted one of the cover arts that has him without the hand, like right as Mike was saying it.
Yeah, hilarious.
That when he gets pinned under that rock is the first thing that popped in my mind. I was like,
Ooh, boy.
we'll see.
It's such a great moment, though. Joel, is there anything in this trailer that you can tell that is based off of any like specific run of Aquaman? Like, it feels like they're kind of doing their own thing with this trident thing. I don't know.
I don't know much about the trident thing. It's possible, but it's not. Nothing comes to mind when it comes to the dark trident or whatever history that they're going with there. There's obviously something they're not telling us. There seems to be more creatures that we didn't see from the last movie, so that's at least there's some new stuff in it. He has a baby that is canon. Obviously, there's more to that in the comic books and the cartoon. They obviously do it two different ways, and I don't expect it to happen like it happened in the comic, but you never know. That'd be very dark. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. There's a lot of different ways it can go. But I guess the best part is not knowing, and it's not as fun when you know as much. And this movie has enough. Aquaman has enough mystery in his history, and we know less about that character than most. So it's kind of fun to not exactly know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, for sure. Ditch, what did you just send me? Sorry.
Ooh.
Oh, no worries. It was, we were just talking about wondering if it was pulled from anything. I just saw that on Twitter as I was scrolling through, and it was asking about it. Like, oh, could this be part of the reason why? Or could this be part of the thing?
Yeah, this article coming from Dextro, if you guys want to go check it out, is asking, is the Black Trident based on Dead King's scepter? Which I don't know anything about that either, but yeah, I mean, if they're pulling it from anything in the comic books, that's always a plus. Aquaman has underrated stories in the comics, so I would really love to see them start to adapt those a little bit, especially since Momoa's take on the character is vastly different than a lot of his comic book interpretations. So if we could start to like blur or merge the two a little bit, I think that would be really cool for at least this last movie. Because again, he's going to be Lobo in like 4 months.
we'll see.
We'll see. Cliff in the chat saying this kid gonna get more screen time than its own mother. It's wild.
We'll see. That's a possibility.
That's tragic.
Nothing will ever be as tragic as Tintin not getting as much screen time as that dang swing in Naruto. I'm just saying. That's the ultimate level of disrespect.
A lot of characters didn't get as much screen time as that damn swing. So that there was a lot of disrespect going that route in Naruto.
That's fair. Was there anything else you guys wanted to talk about with Aquaman? I mean, it exists. It got a date, December 20th. They're holding to that.
Yes, they are.
I'm fine with that. They should. I didn't want them to push it back.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm shocked about that. I thought it was going next year for sure.
No, I feel like I don't have anything else. I'm just like, how does this fit in with everything else going on, Because it's not a part of the universe, I don't think, but it's also come after Blue Beetle. So, I don't know. I would like some kind of connectivity, but
I wouldn't. Just let it be.
Let it be. Yeah, I mean, I think on one hand, they want to just get it over with. They want to get it out the way. Like they want that fresh start. So even though it may make sense to push it back because we have all these strikes happening and all that going on, they probably just want to rip the Band-Aid off and just be like, "Hey, we're done."
That's why they don't want. That's probably why they didn't push it back anyway. They're like, "Nah, fuck this."
Yeah,
let it out.
Sure.
Yeah. Look how long they waited to drop the trailer.
Yeah,
I was telling AJ that we bullied them into releasing this trailer because all the talk of, is this movie real? Does it exist? Is it even coming out? Like, eventually they just broke and like, here, take it. 3 minutes of Aquaman footage. There you
that was
go.
assembled last weekend. All that footage.
Yeah. James Wan cut it together on his iPad.
Yeah, that's it was. Even he said finally. He's like, God damn.
It's about time. There was a lot of stuff that happened this week. We had this trailer drop. We also had an Apple event, Nintendo Direct, and a State of Play. So we're about to get really nerdy.
Yep.
Jamie, you were at the Nintendo store.
I was indeed.
Watching it live with your fellow Nintendo stans.
I don't know if I want to be involved in that group, but you know.
Damn.
Wow.
Ouch.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, I'm a fan. I'm a fan, but yeah, you know what? It's interesting because I think watching the Nintendo Direct at home is a lot better than it was watching it at the Nintendo store. Especially, I was on my feet for like 4 hours or something. This is not a requirement. The line was not like really that long, so pretty much everybody got into the store. And apparently it's not always like that, but for some reason it was. And then they did not have chairs for us to sit in, so we kind of just stood up in the store. So I was like looking at my watch after 10 minutes, like, damn, this is still going. I'm in pain. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. The freaking gamers be smelly stereotype. They were repping that today, unfortunately.
Repping the stereotype is heinous.
Come on,
Yeah,
guys.
they were repping that. It was
Be
unfortunate.
Be better.
I felt a little bit out of place because I was wearing like my business casual stuff because I actually went to work after the direct happened. Everybody else was wearing the Nintendo stuff. So if anybody does want to go to a Nintendo Direct and happens to be in New York, I recommend wearing your Nintendo stuff because you will look very out of place if not. But yeah, actually watching the Direct, it was kind of hard to hear what was going on, and people would just shout at random times. Like, let's say Pikmin was on screen, for example. Then someone would go, Pikmin 4! Pikmin 4! Pikmin 4! And like, I can read. I saw it was on the screen. So it's just people are very, very excited and in multiple ways. There was a lot of yelling and screaming, being happy, and then there was also a few times where they started booing. And I kind of found those to be the most enjoyable moments, only because the Nintendo reps are standing there like trying to get pictures and footage of us so they can put on their website. And literally, as soon as people start booing, they're like, "Oh shit! Like, let me not record that." So it was really funny. But I think it's like, if you're going in a group, then I think it's cool. If you're just going by yourself because you're like, "Oh, this will be a cool thing," maybe just one time. Just one time. Then after that, find a group or just stay home. Just stay home. But yeah, that was my experience with the Nintendo stuff. It was also interesting because this Direct was kind of lukewarm. It was kind of lukewarm. You wouldn't be able to tell that from all the screaming that happened, but after people like gain their senses and like we're talking normally, they're like, "Yeah, that was kind of mid." I'm like, "Really? Weren't you screaming earlier?" They're like, "Yeah, it was kind of mid." Yeah, but let's get into some of the possibly mid. We'll see what people say in the chat, starting with Splatoon 3 DLC named Side Order. This was one that got a lot of screams and seemed like people were actually excited for it. It was part of the predictions that people were talking about while we were waiting in line. So I think people were fairly happy about this one.
Splatoon is such an easy prediction. It's at every Direct.
Yeah, and I think they did say. I think they did say last Direct that they were going to talk about this like in the future. So, future's here. Oh yeah, I know nothing about Splatoon, but the more I see it, the more I'm like, maybe I should give it a shot. So I won't be starting with the DLC, even if that was the case. But it looks cool. I like it. It's very different than like all the colorful, bubbly stuff I usually see for Splatoon.
Yeah, it looks like it's a roguelite for this DLC, which is a very interesting direction for Splatoon to go.
Yeah.
I thought it was a spinoff when I saw it. I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
It kind of is in a way. It's very, very interesting, very different. But speaking of spinning off, going in a different direction, we also had Mario versus Donkey Kong announced, which was pretty unexpected. Like, I don't think anybody saw this game coming. It's Mario and Donkey Kong kind of doing the classic thing in a new way, as we can see here. You know, they've got little like obstacle courses, try and guide Mario to Donkey Kong. They've also got a level that's like very close to the classic arcade game where you're kind of like trying to climb up. Donkey Kong is throwing stuff at you. So I'm not sure if they've given the details as far as whether this is just single player or if this is like a co-op. But I'm definitely interested. This is cute. It looks like it'll be kind of like a fun, possibly co-op experience. And I'm here for it. They also, Nintendo is straight up like, you know, Zelda came out in May. We don't talk about her anymore. It's Mario's time now because there's a lot of Mario in this direct today. But do you guys have any thoughts on Mario versus Donkey Kong?
Now you gotta tell us, Trayvon. Now you gotta tell us.
It's this place called Vaselli's. Let me see. I mean, they're pizza rolls and they're bacon and cheddar rolls.
Oh, give me
that
some.
does sound good. Actually.
All the rage.
Good.
But yeah, Mario versus Donkey Kong. The premise of this is hilarious. It's just like Donkey Kong decided to rob a toy store, and Mario's got to stop him. It's like, what the heck is that?
Yep.
I swear.
Mario Isekai.
I swear I played this before. But I played also the original, but like this was like on Game Boy, wasn't it?
It does look vaguely familiar.
I'm like,
this is a game that definitely existed at some point, and they're just revamping it.
Right.
It looks fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd spend $60 on this, but I like puzzle games and platformers. So.
Actual.
Yeah, for sure.
This would be a great time for Nintendo to implement a Game Pass or something. That would be great. Then I don't have to buy it.
Right? That'd be great, actually.
Yeah.
Put this on Switch Online. We're good.
Oh man. Speaking of,
how you gonna talk about a Game Pass? You said you don't even have that.
What? Oh, the Switch on? No, I'm not getting that. No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like you've said that. How you go?
See, here's why I don't want to get NSO, but it's Nintendo Switch Online. The online, the main function does not work well. Why would I pay for a service that I can't even get the service that I'm paying for?
No, that's fair. I didn't know
she's out of line, but she's right.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I think about it because they have a lot of games that you can download, and a lot of the classic Zelda games are actually on NSO. But then I think about, like, well, one, I haven't been playing games as much lately, and two, I would not be able to play anything online anyway. So, yeah, until they fix some things up, I'm gonna just watch from afar. But
I need to use it because I think they put Pokemon Stadium on there.
Yeah, they did. They did do that.
I'm on one of my friends' Nintendo Switch Online. So I need to use it.
You just need to find a family plan you can join.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah,
my friends here.
There you go, Jamie. Found you a family plan to join.
Damn, I need to find a family. Okay.
Speaking of family, though, we had this game pop
the
up.
amount of people that booed this while I was like, yes! Even though I don't think I'm going to play this game. But the fact that it's my family, I'm like, oh, that's great.
Oh, that's what this is? Okay.
Yeah, Spy Family, which is an anime that came out, was it last year? I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, anime that came out last year is super cute, very like fun palate cleanser, I feel like, since there's so much like violence and blood in anime, and this anime is like has a little bit of violence, but it's mainly wholesome.
We covered this during last year on the Amateur Otaku, and we were in the middle of Bleach Chainsaw Man, and My Hero Academia's War Arc. So yeah, definitely the palate cleanser we needed at the time.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. I feel like this is like, I don't know how many kids actually watch Spy Family. Well, I don't know. This game just feels like it's for kids for me. It might not be, but I feel like either the trailer is targeting the wrong audience, or they just did not understand who was really enjoying Spy Family with this game idea. But I was happy to see
We're gonna
Anya.
go crazy for that.
No, I don't. No, I do not.
I feel like they might. They went crazy for. I also went crazy for Spy Family. So I don't know. I'm saying they, but I feel like they went crazy for it. They might be like, "Yo, more Spy Family."
What was that?
That was Prince of Persia. Also got booed.
What?
Yeah.
These folks do not have taste, man.
Prince of
I
Persia
tell
looks
you.
good.
It was weird.
Just because they want a 3D version. That's why.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
great.
feel like it might be other reasons.
They did
I
that
won't say.
before.
Oh,
Mm.
Yeah.
There's other reasons.
Mm.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
possibly. It just some of the people seem like they wouldn't like Prince of Persia.
yeah.
Not because of Prince of Persia, but
Mm.
yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
It is.
Twas very unfortunate. But still a cool showing. I would like to be able to try a demo or something.
Oh,
I feel like they kind of got to do a little bit of convincing with this, because this is very different from traditional Prince of Persia,
they went back to basics. That's what the original Prince of Persia was.
or very different from more recent Prince of Persia. What I meant,
The Sand of Time. Yeah, when that switched over.
but even then, still kind of remixing the original Prince of Persia. So it's just different. It's just different. I would like to have a demo or something. I'm pretty sure they already done some hands-on that people have said they've enjoyed it. But hey, those hands were not mine, so I can't.
Comes
see
out in
it.
January too.
Can't
So
see it.
Yeah.
I would hope a demo
Soon.
would be around the corner.
Possibly.
It looks cool. It looks cool. I like when games go look new, but have old school function. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, it looks fun. It's got that retro feel to it, like you were saying, but it's more polished because it is a game from 2024.
Oh yeah, I love that little mix. That's like what Metroid Dread kind of did. I loved it.
Yeah, Metroid Dread was super cool.
Hold on, I kind of like what this look.
It's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
I will definitely play it.
I'll check it out.
$60, I'm assuming, or $70.
See, we'll have to see if they put it on. I think
This might
Ubisoft
be
has
at
their
50,
own little.
honestly.
You think so?
It should be. I don't see how this could be warranted at 70.
Mario's what, 70, isn't it, or 60?
Mario's 60.
The new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Mario 60, Zelda was 70.
That Zelda makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's see. You can pre-order this. I'm gonna see what they have it listed at pre-order at. 50.
Oh,
Oh, there we go. I'm gonna
Not
get it
bad.
on Game Pass.
Take
probably.
it back 5 years.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I
I'm
was just gonna say,
it might hit Game Pass, possibly. We'll have to see. But yeah, next I have on the list is Super Mario RPG. This was not announced today, but they just did an update where they showed some more gameplay, and things are looking good. I can't speak too much to this one either because I have not played Super Mario RPG.
Oh no.
I know, yeah, no. I don't even know when it came out, but I think it was before I was alive. Yeah.
It was. Yeah. I don't know if we were alive yet.
It was
Yeah,
good.
I don't think I
It
was.
So good, man. I never finished it, but I liked it.
Well, here's your chance. They actually they talked about some of the different changes that they've made to the combat system just to make it a little bit more modern. And it seemed like people were really digging it in the Nintendo store. Heard no boos. Seemed like people were happy.
That's good.
And this is a classic that a lot of people talk about. So I feel like it's kind of hard to mess this one up as long as we're, sticking with the recipe.
I just want to say Mario is carrying Switch on its back.
That's what I'm saying.
Along
They
with
made this
Zelda.
like the year of the Mario now. Year of Mario.
Because the movie came out, they saw that movie hit $1 billion. They fast tracked every single one of those
Yeah,
projects.
you ain't wrong.
Man.
And then they're watching people in the store and not boo. They're like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
more
it's
than
more Mario. More
We got him, boys. We got him.
Pump
what
it.
other old shit we got?
Right?
See, if we want old shit, it's,
I mean,
it's not Mario, but bring back Wind Waker.
Nah, the Zelda movie didn't make $1 billion this year. Mario did. That's all they
The
care
Zelda
about.
Has it come out yet? / been created.
But when it does, get ready for the floodgates.
Speaking
yeah.
of old things that we're
Ooh.
bringing back,
Oh,
Ooh.
this
One got some cheers, and then there was like confused. No booze though.
There you go.
See,
That's
I feel like
cool.
they always start with like a yeah, and then it turns into their real opinion. But no, yeah, this is cool. I think I have like all 3 games. Just
Really?
they gave out these games for like games with gold back when that existed. It is no longer a thing now, but it's cool that they have done like the remaster where you can like switch between the old graphics and like the newer graphics. And kind of bringing these back a little bit. I feel like I heard rumors a while ago that they're working on a new Tomb Raider. So maybe around the time this drops, or maybe a little bit afterwards, they'll start talking about that project.
This is cool.
They got a show coming out too, right?
Yeah,
I believe so. Yeah.
it's animated.
Yep.
Yep. A lot of
What?
Tomb
I
Raider.
think there might be a live action one too. But I'm not sure.
Netflix, I think.
I think Netflix is the animated one.
Oh,
I'm excited to get into Tomb Raider. I think that might be the first video game I ever owned. Tomb Raider.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait. Which version?
These, yeah, the original
no, which
Really?
one? The first one?
Yeah.
Damn.
Really?
on my PlayStation. Yeah.
Well, I remember that was part of the demo package for the PlayStation.
Yep.
That was crazy. Uh-oh.
Wow, I don't even know what is the first game. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Chris, you gonna be good, man.
Hey, what's up? No, sorry, I'm on my headset right now, but
Oh, we
I
know.
was like, yeah.
there it is.
What's going on, everybody? How's life? Hello.
What's up?
Hey,
How you
life
doing?
is better now that I smoke clean air.
Life is like a Nintendo
Crazy.
Direct. You never know what you're gonna get.
You really never know, man.
I thought you were gonna say life is mid, but I guess that's
Also like a Nintendo Direct. Yeah.
Nah, man.
Yay.
You know, it was mid, and then I watched the state of play, and I'm like, you know what? I'm happy. I'm good. But we'll
man,
get to that.
There's something out there for everyone. That's the most important part.
It's true.
Yeah. I mean, this direct overall, I gave it like a 6 out of 10. I feel like there were some cool like little surprises and things I wasn't expecting. But overall, I don't feel like I'm gonna get a whole lot out of this direct in terms of like me buying games.
Yeah.
At least for right now. Maybe they can convince me otherwise, but
I said the same thing. I was like, I'm still only gonna get Wonder out of all this.
yeah. I'm actually, let's see what. Oh yeah, it's perfect timing. Next on the list
This looks interesting.
was not Detective Pikachu, but we'll roll with that.
It's just the next that popped up at the Direct.
Yeah, no. Detective Pikachu. I probably won't get it, but it's cute.
Pika Pika.
I like it. I enjoy it. I'm super blurry. Now I'm not. Weird. Yeah, I don't know. It seemed like people were enjoying this one. There was a man very vocal about this game, so I know at least one copy will be purchased.
Sweet.
Just one.
At least.
At least.
Is that you? Are you the one copy?
No.
Oh,
No.
maybe the one
Nah.
copy's Isaac. I don't know.
It definitely is probably.
But what do you guys think about this? Have you guys played any of the older Detective Pikachu games?
There's more than one?
Yeah.
Yes.
First time I heard of
Yes,
it.
it's a series.
Yo, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
You
Before
said
there was,
there's more.
before there was a movie, there was a game.
No, I
Yeah.
knew that,
There's a
but I
couple
thought there
games.
was one game in the movie, and I was like, man, that game must have been crazy that they went to a movie right after it.
Not
No.
even.
No.
I
That's
thought the same
hilarious.
thing. I was like,
Well-
oh yeah, the DS Detective Pikachu game.
Now
That's
you
cool. I'm
know.
like, oh yeah, no, there's more. I was like, there's more.
Pikachu's voice always throws me off.
Yeah.
Hold
This
on.
detective's
I love
got a
coffee.
second bolt of brilliance.
Listen to it.
Pika Pika.
Bolt of Brilliance.
Every great detective starts their day.
Oh yeah, that's no,
Yes.
no.
It's always a deep voice.
Every detective starts
It's like sounds like Pikachu smokes.
Yeah.
Sounds like
it
the
was-
Kingpin when I was a boy.
They should have got Ryan to redo the words or something.
See, it's interesting because it's like the first time that I heard Detective Pikachu was from the last game that came out. And it was like the deep gravelly voice that we hear. And I'm like, oh, what the heck? And then I heard Ryan Reynolds' voice, and I'm like, not necessarily what I imagined, but closer.
But it worked.
Closer. Yeah. So I would have been open to Ryan coming back. I don't know if he would have been open to it, but I would have been open to it.
There was really
Game
more
would have
than
definitely
one
been
of
set
these.
then.
He thought I was lying.
I'm just-
Google himself.
I'm just so astonished.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
Pikachu be detecting.
Apparently,
Mhm.
I didn't
Good
know
at
his
it.
game.
He always had the costume in Smash.
All right,
He never,
Shaq.
he never had that.
I,
I wish
Well,
I
I'm
think he has a
familiar
little
with your
detective
game.
hat.
he has he doesn't. I don't think so. I wish he did because I remember complaining that there wasn't in it. I was like, I really wish he had the detective cap in it.
Mm.
He has the
Well,
party hat. He has the cap. I want to say Ash, but it's not. Obviously, it's not really.
Oh, red.
a red or
Yeah.
fuck man. He had headband, green headband.
Mhm.
The wrestler. I think the wrestling suit's in it. I forget.
Yeah,
I think
the
so,
wrestling
yeah.
outfit.
That was the new
There it
one.
is. Sorry.
That's all I can remember at the moment.
That's better than me. I would not have gone that far.
Pikachu was my main in the first Smash Brothers. My first game.
Yeah.
Pikachu was a boss in Smash Brothers 64.
Yeah, that was my guy. I was also really into Pokemon at the time.
Pikachu
Oh,
was still
dude.
great in Melee.
Oh yeah.
He was not as great because he was like a
Fair.
piece
Fair.
of paper. You
They
just
nerfed
blow
him.
away. They did. He knocked him out
Yeah.
so easily. It was
That
sad.
happened to my main.
That was because Melee they started bringing in more.
Like
They did. I switched to Link and it worked better in Melee.
Captain Falcon was crazy in that one. That Falcon punch would go insane.
Okay.
Mhm.
I didn't play with I didn't play with them much, but when somebody was annoying you and you had to annoy
Yeah.
them back, you go get Captain Falcon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
Falcon
just-
punch knocks him right off the stage.
Right.
Yeah.
We need some more Captain Falcon. Some bull.
We'll talk about Captain Falcon here in a moment. What is the next one in the direct? I did not go based off the direct order in on my notes.
After Detective Pikachu, Luigi's Mansion 2. That's the next thing of note.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD remaster coming
what it
to the Switch.
Why?
That's a good question, Trayvon.
Because the Mario movie made $1 billion.
Right, and this is going to be an eventual sequel. Come on, people.
Add
Right.
a DLC to the new one. Do that. Like, not this.
They like doing
I mean,
remasters.
people still like this game though.
They just gave us the trilogy of the original Tomb Raider. They're not going to do
Yep.
this. Come on.
Yep, they sure
Yes.
did.
They're gonna touch everything Mario they can. Yeah, that's true.
Of course. they
Yeah.
are.
Not for Zelda though.
When the Zelda movie makes $1 billion,
they're
I'll
gonna-
make the
get your
movie
time.
myself tomorrow if that's what it takes. Like, guys, I'm quitting my job to make a Zelda movie.
I just want to see how everybody's gonna
That's
react
ambitious.
when when Link talks. I want to see everybody's reaction.
Let them
Yeah, I don't know if he will. I don't know.
I don't know how
I
they'll
would be
do it
open
if he
to
don't.
it.
I just found out that there was a
He could
cartoon
sign
where
or
Link
something.
talked.
Yeah, I watched
Yeah.
that cartoon.
Wait, you just found out?
Yeah.
I feel like we talked about this before.
I grew up.
I might have erased
I
it.
I feel
did.
like Isaac would have made sure you knew this existed.
I
man.
probably erased it from my mind.
He's nothing like Link, but he
Excuse me.
sounded.
Yes,
Yeah.
I didn't. The fact that was just that's what I heard. I was like, "There's no way that this is real."
Yeah.
No, that was real.
That's when Mario
There's
sounded like an
actually-
Italian from Brooklyn. I remember that too.
There's a I was about to say, never mind. There's an indie game that's based off of the like old Zelda game where they're like talking and the guy's like, "Excuse me." They couldn't remake that game because Nintendo, the snipers, but they redid it in their own way, and it's really funny. I'll have to look up the name while we're talking, so I could plug it. But it was really cool. All right, this is the game I was trying to talk about. This is the one that I feel like out of all the games, this one would probably have my dollar. Although I do gotta say, it was kind of funny. At the Nintendo store, like people were cheering, like, "Yeah, Princess Peach," and then someone was like, "Dang, this kind of looks like Balan Wonderland," and we were all like, "Oh, it does kind of look like Balan Wonderland." Which, for those that don't know, the Sonic creator, Yuji Naka, I think his name is, I think he's now in jail for, what's the word? Selling stocks when he shouldn't have been selling stocks.
Right.
But he made a game called Balan Wonderland. Not a good game. Not a good game at all.
So perfect.
A lot of people, it's a lot of memes, not a lot of great things came out of that game. And it has a very similar art style to Balan Wonderland, unfortunately, at least in that intro cutscene. Once you move past that, everything looks fine. But no, yeah, this is kind of really interesting to me. I've never really the transformation. I've never really been interested in Princess Peach as a character. She's never really.
They gave you no reason to.
Yeah, they never really gave us a reason. But now I'm like, oh, look at her actually like going out doing things, getting things
That's
done.
why you guys were so astonished by that artwork earlier.
Yeah, because it's like
it was today.
20 minutes later they post that artwork. I'm like,
Yeah.
I was so confused. I was like, damn, what did I miss? It had to be something during the direct, and I never watched it.
Our own Detective Pikachu shit going on.
Wow. Okay, I see.
Oh, wait, hold on now. She's not stealing Luigi's shine. Hold on now.
No, but yeah, so she has like different I don't know if you could call them abilities, like different costumes. Like you see, she has a chef costume, she has a detective costume, has like a musketeer costume.
They all play different too.
Yeah, and they all play differently. Oh, this one's my favorite. She just like kicks people's ass. I'm like, that's great.
How did she get kidnapped if she knows kung fu?
I mean,
well,
because she didn't get kidnapped.
Ooh.
Oh, ew. That's not good. That's not great drama.
Peaches. She went of her own free will, and Mario's always cock blocking.
I
That's
guess
the real story.
Ew, I guess. I mean, Bowser Jr. does call her mama.
Yeah, well, he's a little pervert.
Oh man, I will say this is definitely probably the biggest thing from the Mario movie. We've been talking about that all day, but like Peach does stuff now.
Yeah,
she's
she
capable.
does stuff.
And it fits her character for the movie. This game.
Because she definitely, I mean, she's like, Mario saved me, but I'm fine. But save me. that's what I give. So, yeah.
Maybe she just don't be feeling like doing stuff. She's like, Mario got it. I can chill.
Mario.
That's fair.
When is this game coming out, or supposed to?
February, I think I said.
Okay.
Yeah. The date should be.
It looks good.
March 22nd.
It does. March. Yeah, it looks really good.
Oh, right around the time they should be announcing the Switch 2. Interesting.
Very interesting.
The Switch U?
If I get in line for that,
Super Nintendo Switch did.
Yeah, Super Nintendo
that's actually
Switch
really
makes the
Nintendo Super Switch.
No, dude.
No.
Oh God!
Yeah.
If they drop the ball like that,
it has
oh
to
my
be
God.
Super Nintendo.
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
I'll leave the store if I'm present. I'm like, yeah, no.
After you pre-order it, right?
Give me this shit.
Somebody better change the
Um,
name of this thing.
Yeah, that would be rough. But
What?
I keep hearing rumors about them like patenting some new Joy-Con technology where it has magnets in it instead of like whatever they're doing now that's not great. So hopefully that will eliminate Joy-Con drift. So I'm excited for
Oh,
that,
yay.
if nothing else.
Fucking terror that was.
More Mario.
Oh, Paper Mario, 1,000 Year
Big reveal.
I've
Door.
never played this.
That
game before.
was probably the loudest that the room got. That was crazy.
I never played it either, by the way.
I watched a playthrough of it. I have not played it myself, but I watched a playthrough of it, and it's a great game.
Did that
Wait,
say
how
the
they-
University of Goomba?
How they're in
Yeah.
water?
That's a good question. Water's paper too.
It's paper water.
Yeah.
everything's like a little paper. Paper
Everything's
planes.
paper. The
Don't
art
think too
direction
much
for
about
this
it,
is
Trayvon.
great.
You'll go insane.
The writing is great. It's
Yeah, you can't.
this is also we're coming
Look at
into
that.
like a
You
year
can't
of good Mario RPGs because the way that you interact with people in this world, it's kind of like, or it makes me think of Tears of the Kingdom a little bit in a way. Like if you take the time to talk to like these different NPCs and get to know them, like it pays off a lot towards the end of the game. So yeah, I'm really happy that this has come to the Switch. That like nobody had any hope that this game was coming to any modern consoles. So the fact that they were able to pull this off, especially with there's like a lot of darker themes in this game as well that don't make it as kid friendly, which with Mario, Nintendo wants to try and be as kid friendly as possible. But I'm glad they did this one for the adults. Let's go.
Okay.
Do you think this? I'm just looking at it. It's like I wonder if this is like more difficult to do than
Paper
Like,
Mario?
the other Mario games.
As opposed to like the 3D stuff, having in this
Yeah,
paper.
like, I wonder
Yeah.
if it's harder to do.
It's more
Maybe
reading.
that's why it takes so long. Look at that. Like,
I mean, I
Maybe.
can see what you mean by
Yeah.
being more difficult to from a creation standpoint.
Yeah.
Because physics, right? Like
yeah.
motion
Wow.
capture may help animating Mario, just like walking animations and stuff. But having
But
to do
this,
paper,
yeah.
yeah.
Mhm. It's cool.
Oh,
though.
This
show.
looks crazy.
There's
Yeah,
also like the things have to act like paper at some points. Like we just
Yeah.
saw like the stairs like fold over to the other
Yeah.
side.
Like
Like the
trees
stage
just
is
now.
folding.
The 2D
Yeah.
world is legit.
Or he went through
2D.
that when he went through that like crevice in the middle of the
The
house or
alleyway.
whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I've
Like-
never played any Paper Mario, so I
Neither have
definitely
I.
Me
will pick
neither.
this up, give it a try.
Yeah, I would recommend it, even though I haven't played it. But I would recommend it. From what I've seen, it's very cool, and I do plan on picking it up myself.
Man, listen, if you get all these Mario games, ooh, so
Oh,
nice
yeah.
little
I'll
chunk.
do this game and Peach, and we'll call it there.
Not Wonder.
I'm doing one. I'll do one
Um,
before her. No worries.
I'll hold on. Yeah, Joel got me for Wonder. I also, just thinking about the games that is still to come out this year, I'm definitely 2 games is the cap. 2
That's
games
fair.
is the cap for this.
That's fair.
True. It's insane right now. Mike,
Yes.
Yeah, I was just looking at this right quick. They showed about 22 games this direct, so if you only want to play 2 of them, that's not a great batting average.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't want to
That
play
batting
them. I wouldn't want to
average.
pay for them.
Like I want to play same. I
That's
want
the
to play a
problem.
lot of them. I don't want to pay for a lot of them though.
I have most of
Get out
them.
there. $56.
Oh yeah, that's a horrible batting average.
Yeah, but that's why Nintendo's not my main console. So I
See,
don't play many.
Same for me as well. But also the number of people that I met at the Nintendo store, they were like, "Okay, I'm gonna like buy all these games. It's gonna be so much fun." Like there was no like, "Oh, I'll get like this one and this one." Like they asked, like, "Oh, what are you most excited for?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm most excited for like the Peach Showtime." And they're like, "Yeah, that looks cool. I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play Wonder. I'm gonna play like all the Mario games that come out." Some people bought like plushies and t-shirts after the direct as well. And I'm like, where's all this money coming from? Like I don't know. Maybe I'll find out this weekend. But yeah, even the hardcore Nintendo fans, they'll take care of Nintendo.
True. This is true. That's true.
They'll be back.
This is true.
Let's see. What is up next?
How long was this direct?
It was 40 excruciating
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, it was 40
God,
minutes.
I'm telling you, my feet started hurting. I felt like all the blood sunk down to my feet at one point.
Yikes!
I-
Were you wearing
it
like
was-
bad shoes?
Yeah, what she
I'm-
did
I'm
is
Business
flat
casual
footed.
shoes.
yeah, she
Well,
learned
no,
her lesson.
I always wear my
That's what she-
sneakers when I walk around the city because I'm flat-footed, so I'm
Okay.
struggling just as it is. But
Fair.
the shoes only help so much. After you're standing for X amount of hours, it's like the shoes mean nothing now.
You got to get you some Dr. Scholl's.
There you go.
Dr.
Get some shoals in your
Scholl's.
life.
Or some nice,
I don't
know.
or some New Balances, or some. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll have to. I don't know.
Cushion.
I'll have to try and
Inserts will
figure out something.
definitely help next time.
See, my plan. No, forget. It won't even matter with the shoes. I'm just gonna bring a chair. If I ever
There you
want to
go.
do this again, I'm just gonna bring a chair.
Oh, have one
Uh-huh.
like those
The
camping
portable
chairs.
ones, yeah, you can. Yeah, they're small enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Somebody
That's
gonna
the
try
plan.
to take it from you.
Well, watch them try. Watch them try. I've got two
Okay.
different things of
There
pepper
you
spray.
go.
One for both hands.
Okay.
There you
Try me.
You can
What
tell
are-
Jamie has
got-
gotten well
she got-
adjusted to New York.
I told you she gets more aggressive now.
Slowly but surely.
No, I always carry pepper spray. My mom happened to buy two this time. She's like, just take them both. Just take them both.
You got a
So-
keychain one on your keychain.
Yeah, I got one on my keychain, one on my backpack. I've got some mints I can chew up and spit if I need to do
Oh,
that. Like I'm
Jesus.
prepared.
You
I don't even know what.
You should have a taser too.
He's ready for
Get a
to get
taser.
The
kidnapped.
taser might be hard to. That might be hard to. There's
Find you
some.
one. We'll find
Some
you
that
one.
look like-
Yeah, it might be
they
hard to
look like
find,
taser.
but also like some areas in New York, you can't even ship pepper spray. So
Ah,
yeah,
Well,
I
there's
had to
definitely
ship
spots
it to my
go,
house
though.
in North Carolina and then check it when I flew.
mm.
But
Mm.
Interesting.
The more you know.
yep, I'm prepared to fight people for the chair though. That was painful.
Your chair.
You get a chair or like a stool thing too. I think they got even smaller with a stool. You can just bring it up and
Mhm.
sit on.
Yeah. They have like pants that have like little sticks that fold out when you sit down low enough. That would be hilarious.
It would,
But
but
then I don't have to carry a chair. I just sit down.
it's true.
True.
Was there anything else from that direct you think is worth talking about?
I think two things. One, Mario Kart 8.
Oh, right.
Or the last bundle, right?
Yes,
Last
people
one.
were very, very hype about this because of
These people are
Three
part of the
characters.
problem.
GTA racing, you mean?
they definitely are.
The fact
No.
that you build the top of the cars is crazy.
This is the Grand Theft Auto of racing games.
Yeah, they just keep
Oh, the
delaying it.
It's still
F-Zero. That
fun.
we'll talk
Still
about
fun.
that. We'll talk
It
about
is. It is fun
Still
still,
fun.
but
Still fun.
it is ridiculous at this point.
Oh, you see, I didn't even
They have
remember
the
that they
Wii.
had the tracks. Like I
Yeah.
saw the characters and I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah,
They
did-
finally brought Diddy Kong, Funky Kong, and pause for dramatic effect. Pauline.
Pauline.
Pauline is in the game. That was one that I actually wanted, even though I don't own Mario Kart. But I was like, it would be cool if she was in the
Who
game.
the-
You don't
who
own
is-
it?
What is Peach
I
at?
don't.
What
Every
is
time I
that?
played it, it's always somebody else.
Okay. Peachette
Oh, and
is
Peachette,
a
I forgot about
meme
her.
gone wrong.
Oh, it's a meme.
Peachette is Toadette. When she gets a power shroom, she turns into Peach for some reason.
Oh, weird.
It's
Okay.
weird. It created Bowsette. You may have seen that online.
Well, I have seen that. Yes.
That comes
Bowsette.
from yeah,
Wow.
it's weird.
Yeah, there was a lot of people dressing up as Bowsette for a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
All because of
Bowsette era
Peachette.
was wild.
It was a whole stretch there.
That's
Cosplayers.
I love that you said was like it's not.
That's also true.
I don't see it as often. Is all I'm saying.
But yeah, that was pretty big. And then F-Zero 99. That was another one where we heard the screams at first, and then we hear what we actually thought about the trailer. Because it was a little dirty. I'm not going to lie. They kind of hype you up to think, like, oh, new F-Zero. Like, we're showing you the old one so then we could transition to the new one. But no, we just made it a battle royale.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you get to play F-Zero again, I guess, which people were asking for, not necessarily in this fashion, but people were asking for F-Zero. And now it's back. And you can play with 99 of your friends.
I did like the original F-Zero, but this is all right. But I hate playing. No offense, I don't like going backwards that much, and this is old. Like.
They didn't even update the graphics at all.
Yeah, they did not. And I was like, man, I'll just play the original.
Yeah.
Well, I'm good. They can keep that.
I just saw that.
I mean, same way you know.
I don't know what that says about you or Leo, if that's the case.
We both know why.
Paper Mario, yeah, looks fun. Definitely picking that up.
Very cool.
I do too. I would love something with Captain Falcon.
Yeah.
F-Zero.
A lot of people were hurting for Captain Falcon today.
A new racing game with that. Or you know what? Adding Captain Falcon to Mario Kart would have been better, honestly.
Fair.
Yeah.
Would have. You know what? Never thought about that, but.
I wanted a Super Smash Kart. I'm down for that.
Super Smash Kart. That could be. You know what? You shouldn't have said it on stream. Now they're gonna take it. They're gonna take the idea.
I mean, that's their IP. I can't really do much with it. So
no. It's your IP, but you're using their character.
That's my idea. Damn it.
Isaac's right. It's messed up. His stage and his car.
Not him. Blue Falcon is there.
Didn't know that.
What?
It's a yikes.
Wow, so is mine. I'm saying.
Trayvon isn't. That's why he had that VPN earlier.
Damn. Man, Trayvon.
I missed what you said, but it's okay. I'll watch it back.
Slighted you.
I use that emoji for shade sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that's not surprising. We caught on.
We picked up to that. Yeah.
Damn. But yeah, that was the Nintendo Direct for the day. I feel like I was a little bit more like I guess jazzed up about it because I was like
I got it now. Sorry.
at the.
I got it. I got what y'all mean. Yeah, Dan, show use it for that. Show you no shame.
The Direct was okay.
Yeah, I feel like it made it a little bit better being in person around like people that were excited about Nintendo and like wanted to see the different games and stuff. Somebody there was like really wanted to see Tomodachi Life, and he said, "I'll twerk on the Bowser statue if this gets announced today." Thank God it did not. I did not want to see that.
Wow.
That's
I was going crazy at the store.
That's a win.
Yeah, no, it was a lot wilder than you ever thought it would be.
Who offered the twerk?
This guy, what was his name? I can't remember.
I'm assuming he don't look good, so let's move on.
Did he stink?
No, he didn't stink. He did not stink.
Then that's a win. That's a win.
I can't comment any further on anything else. I'll talk about it off stream. But you know, he did not stink.
Okay. Well,
did not smell anything.
Enough said.
Enough said.
A win is a win.
Yeah. But we also, the better presentation, in my opinion, today, which I feel like, was it like this last year where Nintendo kind of flopped and PlayStation did better? I can't remember. But there was a state of play that happened today. And I picked the 3 biggest announcements. There were some other things in there, but these 3 were the showstoppers, at least in my opinion.
The Beaners.
Starting with Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora. And I find this one to be the most interesting because the last time I saw this game, I was not liking it at all.
It looked bad.
It
It's
looked
made by
really,
Horizon people.
no, this is made
I would feel
by
slighted
Ubisoft.
if it's out for
Yeah,
me
this
slighted.
is. I saw this at the Ubisoft thing, and it looked cool, but
Yeah, I did not like what they showed at that presentation. It looked like Far Cry with skin on
yeah,
it.
Look,
but-
I still don't like how
Y'all don't see how this I just thought it was.
You mean like Horizon Forbidden West?
Yes, like
I mean,
look-
Yeah,
I
I
would
just
feel
feel like
annoyed by this.
a lot of the
Same
vegetation and stuff, but
same idea.
I mean, if anything, the Avatar movie came out before Horizon, so maybe they should be looking at them crooked,
Was the
But-
Avatar movie like this? I don't remember it being.
Yeah,
Was
Yeah,
it?
the first one.
the
Yeah,
Avatar-
Yeah.
the
the
second one was in the water.
A lot
but-
of it was in the water. Second, I mean, those movies are beautiful. Do not make that
Yeah.
mistake.
Okay. Well,
but yeah, I think they did a much better job of like showcasing this game with this
That's
trailer.
true.
They still did show like the Far Cry-esque combat, but I feel like with context, I'm like, okay, I'm this is fine, I accept it.
I don't like the
Um,
first person camera.
I don't like that either, though. I don't like that with anything,
Like,
to be fair. Though.
I thought it was VR for a second because they were using first person so much.
Oh, that would have
But
been tragic.
That's
you could
what-
choose. I'm assuming. Is that what they're going for?
I guess
It might be
maybe.
certain parts you might have to be
Mm.
first person.
Mm.
Hopefully, because actually no, I think it is fully first person because I remember hearing somebody say like, what is the point of having an Avatar game be first person if I can't
But,
see that I'm an 8-foot tall like blue alien
That-
person?
Is absolutely true. Like, but that's also how I feel about most first person. That's just that's me.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest. We didn't need this game.
yeah, we
You could-
didn't.
We
You can say
didn't.
that about a lot of games.
That is also true, but we especially didn't need this one.
You sit
Yeah.
through some of these directs and shit, and you're like, I don't who asked for this. But,
They're really,
but
they're
But all the
remaking
farming
Horizon right
sims.
now, so it's like, why do this? But,
I mean, I don't know.
especially if it didn't come out right around the time of the movie. If it takes forever to come out after the movie, like
Well, yeah, it's coming out
Oh.
December.
Trust me, there's a million Avatar movies.
Yeah,
It'll be in range of one of them.
yeah. I like them. I think they're good.
I'm still in the middle of watching the second one.
It's long, motherfucker, but it's good.
It is long.
I
I've
guess that's
taken
also
like
the other
a
thing.
couple weeks break so far to go back.
okay,
Well,
I'm also not a fan
why-
of the movies.
other
I think the movies are good.
I like the first one. I've seen it a few times and
How-
watched it in 3D.
how long is this movie?
3
It's
hours.
like 3 hours, yeah.
Yeah. It feels kind of longer than that, in my opinion, but it is 3 hours.
It's a long 3 hours.
Long movies.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I do like the water one. I don't know. I like the water probably. But so that when they get to
Yeah.
that area, it's like, oh, this is pretty.
Yeah, I
3
haven't
hours,
got
12
there yet.
minutes per way of water, by the way.
Well, yeah, like you said, they're definitely beautiful movies. Like they look amazing. They
Yeah.
just have no substance to me.
Mm.
They
Oh,
don't.
well.
The second one has more substance than the first one, I'd say.
I was
Fair.
going to say, James Cameron is actually involved with this game to some capacity. I don't feel like he wrote the game or anything, but he was involved. But it sounds like Didge, that would not be anything to convince you to play.
It's his IP, right? So I mean,
Are these canon to the movies, like how Star Wars games are canon to Star Wars?
That's a good
That's
question.
a good
That is
question.
very-
I feel tempted to say yes because of James Cameron's involvement, and he said like this was a part of the world and all this stuff.
Right.
But I can't give you a solid answer.
oh,
Yeah, I don't
still-
think they didn't confirm it at this.
They
state of
are,
play.
according to Polygon.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
It says
I'm
the
interested.
Avatar games are canon, but won't share any story with the movies.
Good. That's one way to do it.
Sure.
My only issue is
so
that-
these are none of the characters from the movies then.
no.
No.
It's all this takes place on a different part of the island, I think, or some shit.
Yep. Cameron knows what he's
I'm
doing.
sorry, they're part of the world. It's a big ass planet. I forget.
At first, I was about to be like, wait a minute, there's only an island. I was gonna be confused. But yeah, Avatar is still coming out, so that's kind of unfortunate to think it's coming out this year because there's so many other good things.
Come out this year. Fuck.
Yep. I think December.
Yeah, that's really. I mean, at that point, maybe people have been slowing down, but
I don't know.
will they slow down to play Avatar? I don't know.
We still gonna get some announcements right before Black Friday. Watch.
The Game Awards are around there. We definitely gonna get announcements.
Right.
Drops.
It's available now.
Now we've got. I was really surprised to see Spider-Man be in this because
This is not the third party nor indie title I expected.
Yeah, that's what, like
Seriously.
literally. Wasn't it you that shared the tweet that said like they're not going to talk about like first party is going to be indies and third parties, and then they show Spider-Man. I'm like, what?
The ultimate
They really
a
lied.
few times too. I was like,
They truly did. I feel like that's part of the reason why I like this presentation more is because I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting this.
Unlike the showcase of
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
This looks beautiful. I can't wait for this
I
game.
can't wait to fly around this damn city.
I thought they said. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, what are you guys' thoughts on this gliding? Because I
love it.
It looks cool, but it
I'm
might
interested.
break my immersion a little bit because Spider-Man gliding is a little weird.
See, but here's the thing, right?
I'm going to the Empire State. I'm going way up, and I'm.
Oh, I did that.
I mean,
I'm going to have a good ass time.
Here's when you go into like parks and stuff, there's not a lot of like tall structures for you to like swing on. So half the time, I try to swing as far as I can, and I just end up running through the rest of the park.
Like in Spider-Man Homecoming,
You got a web zip. You got to keep web zipping when you do that.
I try. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not a good web slinger. But I mean, with this, I'll make it at least 75% of the way through the park before I have to run. So I like the gliding. I like it a lot.
I do that thing where he like crouched down real and then that big.
Oh, see, I don't do all the tricks and
that
stuff.
flip and then the flip and jump again, flip and jump again. That's like I do that a lot.
Yeah,
momentum, man.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
I do too. I like the
need a
gliding.
swinging course.
They added that because I know that they had put it in the movie. And look, he did have web wings, but I don't think he ever used them as gliders in the comic book. But
what did he use them for? If not,
it wasn't aesthetic. Yeah, it was aesthetic. But they gave them functionality now, so I do like that. And look, I love swinging around, but if you add a little dimension to it, you had to spice things up a little bit. So I don't mind it, and there's more places. I thought they were gonna add Brooklyn. I was like, oh, we're gonna be able to visit Jamie through the game, bro.
Yeah. They're like, hey guys.
Find an apartment, like, oh, this is creepy.
0 stars. Jamie's not in the game.
I can't confirm or deny. I can't confirm or deny that I'm not in the game.
Right.
I saw with some building they couldn't get clearance for Chrysler building, I think they said or something.
Yeah.
The game.
Is that what it was?
It wasn't in Miles Morales either, though, so you're not gonna miss it.
Yeah, but he was only really in Harlem in that game.
Oh yeah, I wonder are they gonna have all like those Easter eggs, like when they had like the Wakanda embassy.
Yes,
they
better have all that.
Like,
there's a moment.
I feel like it'd be hard to take it out at this point, honestly.
Yeah, it was in the
like
first
did
game.
he not just glide by the Eye of Agamotto?
No, I think
that's a different thing.
I believe that's
just checking. Like I'm like, is that a Doctor Strange mission?
Mysterio.
No, they talked about something like some weird symbols or something up in the air.
Yeah, that was a Mysterio thing, like Tremont.
But it showed Mysterio. I think him right there. Yeah,
I think that's him.
Oh, was that? Oh man, I don't know. I thought that was somebody's dad or something.
I thought that was just a random henchman.
Yeah. I hope not.
This is Mysterio?
I hope not.
Does it matter as long as he's wearing that fucking fishbowl at the end?
He looks too nice.
I mean,
so did Jake Gyllenhaal.
I'm about to say, so did Jake.
I guess you're right. If he's wearing the fishbowl, then it's like all right.
Doesn't matter what he looks like.
You know they're gonna do it. They're gonna
That's true.
Come on.
Yeah, like blonde hair and a ponytail in the comics. Like, I don't give a fuck.
I like how they said in this trailer. Great shot, by the way.
Oh yeah,
boys.
Yeah.
in this trailer they were like, yeah, you're gonna have to
That's
fight other Marvel villains. It's like they didn't say
Yeah.
Spider-Man villains.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I thought they said Spider-Man.
They said Marvel villains, new
Did
to
they really?
Spider-Man. Yeah.
New to the spider. Yeah, they did say new to this universe.
And so I'm like,
curious.
what does that mean? Am I
I
gonna
am
have to
curious.
See, I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm excited, but also nervous because the first game it had like a big gauntlet of villains, which I think it worked out well.
Yeah.
But to try and do that again,
To
I
do
don't
more
know.
villains?
You kind of have to.
Yeah,
you have
it's
2
bigger.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
more-
do
You got more
but
places too.
Yeah.
That's true, but I don't know. I just get like a kind of
Something
feeling,
about this.
you know,
There's something about this game you don't like. I feel it.
not
Yeah.
necessarily.
But Jamie, you don't really like. You say you play. Which one did you play again?
Miles.
She just likes Miles. She's not a big
All the way
Spider-Man
through.
I did, yes, on the
Hey,
hardest
And
difficulty.
you didn't play the first one, right?
No, I did not. I did not have a
Mm.
PlayStation.
Mm.
You can go.
Mm.
Are you gonna? Are you pocket watching me, Trayvon?
I'm just trying to gauge why you trying to
You-
down this game. Like
I'm not. I'm not
That's
trying to
not
down the
too
game. If anything,
He's
I'm
saying
trying
Hater
to.
Prime strikes again.
I'm trying to ground you
Like-
guys. I'm trying to ground you guys.
there ain't none of that.
I'm trying to ground my audience.
Ain't no
I
gliding.
feel like there's a lot of hype around this. They're trying to like boost it up to be more than at least what
like you
I'm
did with
currently
Here it is.
seeing.
Here it is.
Like
Here
you
it
did with
is.
Kingdom, right?
I was hating on Tears of the Kingdom before
Were
they showed the
you?
trailer. I
Okay,
was.
hold up. Nah,
Uh-huh.
we ain't letting that slide. No,
I
you
know
No,
don't.
you
that-
know.
that's
Come on,
really
defend y'all.
true.
Defend y'all little game. Come on. Yeah, come on. I can hear both
That's
y'all.
true. I was like, why were they not showing a trailer? Like, does this game ass? So the trailer came out. I'm like, oh, okay, we're cool.
I'll give her credit for that. She does hate on everything, not just
No,
Spider-Man.
I'll give her credit. She's a major hater. Is a wild
gosh.
statement.
Where is this narrative? You know what's crazy? We just spent like a whole day watching Naruto, and y'all were shitting on it the whole time.
We weren't
I didn't say
shitting on
anything.
it was the plots.
Y'all
Oh no,
were
oh, no!
shitting
You didn't
on
watch
it.
both movies with me. With us, me and Mike were not the most positive throughout either one of those.
Exactly.
Wait,
Exactly.
which other one did you watch outside of Bonds?
What is it? The Lost Tower.
The
Yeah, we
Lost.
Lost.
How
Town.
does he not know Sage Mode in that movie? I swear to God.
He couldn't throw the Rasen Shuriken. I was so upset.
Yeah, that was yeah.
I gotta get to the other.
Yeah,
I
we'll
gotta get
talk
to the
about
other
that.
Batman suit.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah,
the beginning
that
of the cave.
was
It's very
that was
weird.
weird. I was like,
That's-
"Is this a Robin
That's
suit?" What
no,
is
that's
that?
that's a costume specifically from a specific comic run.
That's
What-
yeah.
Yeah, I forget the name of that goddamn comic. I mean, what he was calling himself. Damn it. It looks cool though. If you look it up, it's a really cool.
I do like it, but also, I
Spider-Man
don't
doesn't wear
know.
capes.
Yeah,
No capes.
I
No
thought that's
kids.
what he was. I thought they were changing his costume permanently to that. I was like, oh wow, that's a big change. No,
I
it
did.
wasn't.
That would
It was only for a specific line. That's what.
Mm.
He's dope though. Yeah, I'll find it. I'll send it.
Yeah, but I've been
Game of the
saying
year.
this
Game
the
of the
whole
year.
time. I'm not hating on this game. I just feel like y'all might have unrealistic expectations for this game.
I don't think it's. I think my expectations are in check. Like I've played 2018 and Miles Morales, so I mean, there's really not too much else.
You hear what
I
he's
feel like
saying?
they
You
could
got to
do.
play both games to have an opinion.
Let him finish. Let him finish. Hold on. Let him finish. What did he say?
Wow.
Pro-
I mean, like it's really
Trayvon
not
is in his bag today with his
That's
instigation.
what I'm
I love
saying.
it.
Trayvon, are you okay? Did you went
Yeah,
on the wrong side of that?
You get Trayvon's nerve. He comes for you.
I don't think you have to play both games to like. I've seen the first game and then I actually played Miles for
Nope.
myself, so I have like some
Not the same.
experience.
That's not the
with
same.
both.
Wait, are you saying seeing the
It's
game
not
gave
the
you the
same.
experience of the first
it's
one?
not
No,
the
I
same.
said I have some experience with both games in different ways.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm not saying
I
the
guess-
game is gonna be
I guess
bad.
my
I never
thing-
said that.
I guess my thing is this all started because you were talking about too many villains, and the first game had a bunch of.
I didn't say too many villains. I'm just like,
Okay.
that's a lot of villains, and they
Right.
did something similar in the first game. So
Right.
I'm kind of.
But the first
I have a
game did
feeling.
it very well,
It
and it
did.
gave you a lot of stuff to do and a lot of side missions to do. And I think that's the difference of us playing it. It didn't feel like a lot. It may have looked like a lot if you didn't play it. Is, I guess, my point of why it's a different experience when it comes to that specific issue.
It's not necessarily an issue. I'm just like, I don't know how to feel about it right now. I don't know how to feel about it.
It's okay.
I want as many side quests as possible, so I'm not going to complain.
No,
As long
not
as it's not messing
screwball.
up the story,
Not
I'm
screwball,
okay.
we're good.
I did the DLC too.
Keep
I
Screwball,
was like,
yeah.
"Dang."
Screwball away, please.
I mean, she's coming back.
No, hell no. Oh my god.
Long
Let me
as
take
Miles
them now.
is
So, wait, have we talked about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth yet, or is this something?
Not yet.
No,
Not
not
yet.
yet.
Okay.
We haven't. Yeah.
Okay.
Did I want just one villain, Leo? No, it's
Ooh.
not that I just wanted just one. Need to play the first game first. We'll see. But no, it's not that I wanted just one.
Love
I'm
Leo's
just like
face in
the
that- in that
idea
picture.
of doing like fighting a lot of different villains. To me, maybe it concerns me because I feel like villains are really impactful when you get to hear their story and get to know them more. And so trying to cram a bunch of villains into one game, it might not make it feel as impactful, and it just kind of turns into a boss gauntlet, which I don't necessarily like.
You know, if you love
Prefer
hearing
that.
about villains' backstories and why they're the way that they are, you would love this
Well-
show. It's called Naruto.
Naruto.
That was golden. That was golden.
I wish I had my soundboard right now. It's not working for whatever reason.
I did
That was-
like Kid Naruto. I don't know why y'all act like I hate Naruto. I just haven't seen Shippuden.
That was golden.
That's the better Naruto.
That was an amazing
Datara,
segue.
See,
Sasori,
somebody should have told me that,
Conan,
and I could have.
Itachi.
Itachi. Kisame.
I do hear about them a lot. It's on the list, but this it's just a
You
lot
gotta
going
you
on.
gotta bump it to the top of the list, all right? You gotta.
I
you gotta
downloaded
clear
the
out-
what's-
Hitachi thing. I just need to watch
Before I agree with that, what's at the top of your list?
it. To watch right now, I've been watching Zom 100. Who knows what's happening with it? Jujutsu Kaisen.
I gotta
It's just
I watch
Naruto,
Yu Yu
right?
Hakusho every week with my brother, but that's about it.
Oh, okay, no, if you Hakusho's on
See,
there, you
this
can watch
is a
that
bad
first. You
time
can
to
watch-
ask me
You should
that.
watch that first. No, you should.
It's a
you
bad
should
time to
certainly-
ask me because
You should
things are
certainly
starting to
watch
die
Yu Yu
down.
Hakusho
Well,
first.
Jamie, I don't need you to be watching Yu Yu Hakusho and not commit all
Not-
the way through.
That is
No,
also
no,
true.
I'm more than
Oh.
halfway through the show now.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
No, I,
It's
okay,
good.
I understand it then.
I love
Well, she's
you.
also halfway through Naruto, so we don't know.
No, come on, man. Come
I'm just
on.
messing with you.
Come on, Christian
You make it
solidarity.
too easy. I'm sorry. You just make it too easy.
Oh man,
I'm getting there.
Yu Yu Hakusho
Yes.
is amazing.
I
Yeah,
watched
it's
several
very
Naruto
good.
movies yesterday. Does that not count for something?
Yeah, I was tuckered out by that.
I'm telling
I
you,
rewatched
there's probably
Naruto.
people that watch Naruto that haven't even seen those, so I'm ahead of them.
I mean, I didn't until.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, Naruto movies are all right, but that's how it is with like every anime movie. Like
Mhm.
a movie that's based off a series, not every anime movie. So,
Yeah.
but
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, the other thing. See, thank you, Leo. Thank you. The other thing about it, I played Storm, so it's like I don't know all of the plot points, but I know like big events from Naruto. So that's the other thing that like made me push Shippuden back a little bit because like, oh, I got the story like through playing it.
Jamie,
I'm
we were
just
watching
saying
that movie yesterday, and you said, "Why is the nine-tailed fox locked up?" You
Wow.
did
no,
not experience
well,
that story
okay.
from those games.
The question wasn't really why was it locked up. I'm just like, when is he gonna leave?
That's again,
just-
though, a major story beat that those games clearly didn't tell you.
Jamie,
That's
you
a
know
whole
hell
Because
hard.
in Kid Naruto, you see him locked up, but I'm like, at some point he's gonna leave, right? So that you know,
In Shippuden, you might find out. I never know.
that's what. So I'm caught up though. I'm caught up to at least what I've seen so far.
All right, let's get back on track.
I'm
Final
sorry,
Fantasy
I did
VII
not mean for this to be a.
Yes,
So,
I'm so excited for this.
we're
Same,
Final Fantasy
same.
VII Rebirth. It is a PlayStation 5 exclusive asterisk next
yes.
to it.
Oh,
Not
did
available
not
on
see
other
that.
platforms until 5/29/2024.
Woo.
Oh, that's
I
not
mean,
bad.
It's
not that
not
far.
bad, but you have to put it in perspective. Is Final Fantasy VII Remake on Xbox? No. That game
No.
came out
But
years
listen,
ago.
Phil Spencer, he's been talking with some of the Japanese devs.
Well,
Square Enix is in a not great position as a company right now.
Right.
We'll see what happens.
They haven't been for a while.
We'll
so
see what happens.
We'll see. I don't know if I'll see Square going like if Xbox acquires them.
I don't know if they would go so far. I don't think Square would even want that. Square really doesn't mess with Xbox like that. But they'll take some money.
Right.
They don't care who's money.
Like I'm just saying, hey, like
It's
you gotta make as much money as you can. You can't be making all these exclusives now.
Oh my god, I'm so excited to watch
This
it.
looks really good though. I'm very
This is like my favorite part of playing the original Final Fantasy. So
Yeah.
to see it like brought to life like
this is
this.
new.
Mark.
I don't remember that in the original.
Yeah, the segue.
You don't remember right on the segue?
What the hell?
You don't remember that mission? That mission was crazy.
That was before my time.
It was
It's just
lit,
like, yeah,
bro.
we're gonna pump this up. But no, it looks
I'm
amazing.
ready.
I'm very excited. It comes out what, February of next year?
Already, bro. It's
Excuse
too
me.
soon.
Sure.
Yeah, that's insane.
I think
That's
I'll be
insane.
playing Zelda still by then.
I still
Oh
have to
no,
get 16.
Joel!
I was telling Christian when we were watching this live, I was like, I'm not getting 16 at this point. I'm just gonna wait for this
No.
one and then get 16
I would.
later.
Okay,
That's
so
the
I
like,
agree.
As long as you get it eventually. I guess.
Just think about
yeah,
it. Okay,
if I
there's
had to
two Final
pick, I would
Fantasy games
definitely
that are
pick.
7.
I
Yeah,
would
they're
pick
both
part
70
2
bucks.
over 16 as well.
Yeah.
Really?
I would too. I like parties.
Just think about it this way. Both Final Fantasy games are $70. And it's like, I'd rather go through Final Fantasy VII Rebirth right now and wait for Final Fantasy 16 to go on sale.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever it does. And then
Well, I mean,
you can
I'm not
enjoy
getting
it.
16 anytime soon.
I'm not
Mortal
either.
Kombat's coming
16
out.
is a good game, but I don't think
Mortal
it's
Kombat-
as good as 7.
I got it.
Mortal Kombat comes out.
Oh, you
very
got more
soon.
Kombat?
Is out.
Yeah. But it's
Yeah,
out
yeah,
now.
it's out.
But it's out
It's
if you pre-ordered the premium or the collector's.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I'm so excited for this. It looks
Yeah.
beautiful.
Oh man, you get to go to the Golden Saucer. I have some fun swiper fact.
Uh-oh.
One of the first games, or I think it actually was the first game that I ever streamed, was the original Final Fantasy.
Really?
And there's a section in that game where you go to the Golden Saucer, which is like the big casino,
Mhm.
and I lost like all of my money in the casino, and then I got some back. So not a total wash, but
Yeah.
I vividly remember being in the Golden Saucer. So I'm looking forward to going back and hopefully redeeming myself.
in the new version.
The new
And
version.
also, Mike and I realized so it's up on the PlayStation Store right now. They have like a
Mhm.
twin pack, like a digital twin pack.
Yeah.
You get both games,
I love
like
that.
Remake and Rebirth, for $70.
Ooh.
Wait, is it? Wait, I thought it was just
Wait.
Integrate, the DLC.
I want to play the Integrate too, actually.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
go-
it's just
I'm going to the
Integrate.
store
and the
now.
second
Well,
new
isn't
one.
Final Fantasy VII Integrate? Isn't that like the full pack?
No, it's just
It's-
DLC.
Right. It's not a full. It's like miles, so like a half a game.
Oh, that's whack. Man. Never mind. I take that whole pack.
I mean, integrate is still what, like $40, I think.
Yeah,
it's
No,
it
it's
was-
$20.
And it was like a PS5 exclusive.
Yeah.
So,
still free
I'm
though.
I mean, so here's
Yeah,
what I
it's-
recommend
I would
if you
so
guys
play
haven't
it.
played Integrate, because I also
haven't.
haven't played Integrate.
I haven't played Integrate yet.
Um,
I have not.
It goes
I
on
haven't.
sale like somewhat frequently,
Sometimes.
so I would wait for a sale to come. And then, if you don't find something that like drops to a price point you feel like you would grab it at, then you could just do the combo.
Well,
Get the combo
I
because
need
you're gonna
to
buy
use
the game
this
anyway, and it's gonna be in there free.
Yeah.
True.
because
I might
hold
do-
See,
I might
on.
but then you have to wait for the game to come out. But you could just play Integrate now if you bought it on sale.
I am too busy now. I can't.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm a little because hold on, because I know Integrate is the DLC,
Yes, it's
But-
the DLC for part 1.
but why? Okay, I guess my question is, why package a DLC and not Final Fantasy VII Remake the game as well?
I think because that's something they'll do in the future.
I need some clarification.
yeah,
on this.
they
Is the
might-
full game plus the DLC, because they really
Yeah.
pushed that twin pack. Because there's also the digital deluxe twin pack.
It's possible. Now I'm thinking about it. Maybe
Maybe.
Intergrade starts as like its own thing, and then after you finish it, then it'll show you the menu for Rebirth.
Yeah.
But Intergrade is also out now, so you could
Right.
literally just play it now.
Yeah, that's the part I need to play. Because if you look at the I think it's the PS5 box for
Mhm.
Final Fantasy VII, they retitle it Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. So it's everything.
Oh,
So, I don't know. Maybe I mean it
interesting.
could be that would be a great deal. I mean, this
Yeah.
seems a little bit too generous of Square Enix.
Yeah,
But then
yeah.
again,
Intergrade's also free in I don't know which tier of PlayStation Plus it is, but it just says free to download
Yeah.
for me.
Mine is
Yeah,
free, too.
same. I apparently own another edition. I don't remember ever adding it.
I should download by itself like Ditch Play Me.
I can't
Oh,
wait for this
man,
game though. It looks
Yuffie.
so good.
Yeah, I think Intergrade
Yeah.
focuses around you.
I love these games.
Yeah,
I love
Intergrade is Yuffie and
some random ass character.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
it's just random how they'd be like, oh yeah, let's throw in the DLC for Final Fantasy VII Remake, but not include the full game. But then
Right.
again, I don't know. These companies are weird.
Yeah, it was an odd decision.
Yeah,
but
Odin?
I think so.
I'm like,
Odin's-
Yep.
I'm about to fight that man.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. That's
Sorry.
right.
I haven't
No, you're
finished.
good. No, I know you fight him, but just don't tell me about it.
I'm 86% done. I've been counting.
Nice. There you go. I'm gonna
Oh,
play
yeah,
some
I'm
more tomorrow.
so
I think.
So this is allegedly exclusive for a few months, but
Mhm.
I don't know. The first one still isn't out on another competitor's. It's on PC, but it doesn't run great.
Ooh, so there was a rumor that the Nintendo Switch 2 was running Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I heard that. I don't know how true that is, but we'll see.
I mean, it better
Yeah.
have better graphics. Damn it.
Seriously though,
It would be shocking if it didn't.
What's the point if it?
It wouldn't be shocking to me if it. Yeah, actually, no, you're right. Yeah,
I
don't
was
know.
gonna say I would be extremely shocked.
Yeah, I think it will. I was
That's
reading
last gen hardware. I mean, that's a PS4 right there.
How's
right?
it gonna run the
Yeah.
next Zelda? You know it's gonna look crazy.
yeah, it depends. They might go back to like Link's Awakening or
Yeah.
something like that.
Oh,
You
please
know,
don't go back.
but
Never
Please
look
go
back. It
back.
distracts from the now.
I was reading something on like the gaming leaks and rumors Reddit, and there was like someone wrote a statement from Digital Foundry, which they do like a lot of the tech stuff in the game
Yeah.
world, and one of the hosts was saying that the Switch, even though it being able to like run the Matrix demo, and well, nobody can confirm that, but that's what the story is right now, that it was
Right.
able to run the Matrix demo and Final Fantasy VII Remake. They were saying that would be possible even with like it not being as powerful as a PS5. And one of the guys was like, yeah, I don't even think that it will touch the Xbox Series S.
Ooh.
Just
Damn.
specs
Oh no,
wise.
not at all. Well, yeah, because I mean, remake came out on PS4 anyway, so if
That is-
anything, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's not like, to me, that's not a big deal because Final Fantasy VII Remake was running on hardware from 2014.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's you
The
know,
Matrix thing
No,
is
that's
kind of
true.
big though, because Unreal Engine 5 and more
Yeah.
developers want to use that. So
because I read into those leaks. Everyone's making it seem like it's as powerful as PlayStation 5. I'm like, remake came out on the PS4. It did not come out on the PlayStation 5, and I think that's where everyone's missing the point.
I took it as people were that excited because your
Yeah.
Switch almost felt like it was gonna explode every time you played anything. So
That is true. Man, that thing was. I'm in.
That's hysterical.
I was like, can Tears of the Kingdom run on here? I don't know if it can handle all of this.
We
It did.
questioned
Yeah,
that for so
sure
long.
can.
It did. I'm so happy it did.
You get a little mini heater.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what my
Once
PS4
you're
PS4
done
has.
playing, now you have a little back. Now you have a little.
I'll leave that thing docked at all times.
I'm glad these new systems don't fucking overheat like that. My PS4 sound like a jet engine.
Dude,
like,
serious,
No.
man.
Oh my god.
Even on the PS4 Pro, I popped in God of War 2018.
Oh my god.
It was like,
It felt like you were at the airport.
I'm like, this thing's gonna blow up.
I was like, I don't think it's gonna make it.
I was so
But-
scared.
That was a terrible cooling situation I had.
I
They're like,
really
"Let's
hated
pump
it."
it in the
Yeah.
back." I'm like,
Supposedly,
the back?
yeah. Supposedly, the PS5 even still has some cooling issues with what was the game? Was it Baldur's Gate? I don't know. It was something that came out relatively recently, but
I thought it was.
I mean, so did the Xbox Series consoles. If we're
It
being
was
real.
Final
Yeah.
Fantasy.
It
but
was Final
mine is run-
Fantasy.
Oh, Final Fantasy, yeah.
Mine has been running
Yeah.
good. I had not one time I heard a fan in that motherfucker.
I hear
I've had
mine.
mine since day one. I haven't had any issues yet.
No, nothing.
I hear my fan run like when I first boot it up, and then after that, it's usually pretty quiet. But every once in a while, I'm like, oh, working hard down there.
Are you guys gonna get the Foam Stars beta?
No.
Okay. Well, so here's the thing, right?
Who is
I was
it?
thinking, like, wouldn't it be funny to try it? But then it said you needed PlayStation Online. I'm like, well. you know.
Exactly, Jamie. Not
Oh, well, I
about
have
that life.
PlayStation
Solidarity.
Online.
I do, and I still not.
See,
getting it.
all you guys are stacking up your years. I don't. I
Mhm.
can't do that. I don't know.
Your bills.
Yeah,
Your-
I might do that next year. I might
Oh,
do
Mike,
that.
you're on
I'll
mute.
watch. I'll watch you guys play it.
That's a shame.
I could watch. I could do Fortnite.
Yeah. I'm like,
Speaking
if I
of
wanted to play
which-
Foam Stars, I'd do Splatoon.
If they didn't hike up these prices, I would have been like, yeah, maybe I'll try to. use
True.
PlayStation
Very
Plus.
true.
Shit, you got called out, man.
Like in the digital world of Digimon. I know. I'm on my headset, my backup headset. My for whatever reason, my audio system isn't. It's like StreamYard's not working with it. It keeps saying that like, yeah, you need to close out of whatever other like application you're using. I'm like, I'm not using any other application.
Mhm.
It's weird.
Have fun on File Island.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Mm,
It's only this time.
damn. I didn't know that was a place I want to visit.
You got to make do with what you have.
Yeah. Make it work.
What else?
Joel,
Oh, that-
Yeah.
you sent me this image, and I didn't know you sent me this image, but I guess this is Spider-Man.
Oh, shit. I like it.
Wow.
But it was
That's-
white, though, wasn't it?
There's different colors in the game, but that's
Interesting.
Let's have it be black.
And I
Miles
think
was
in-
white, Peters was black, I think,
Oh,
or
okay.
vice versa.
In the game, it's a full mask. Like, this is a half. But
Oh,
in the game,
I like this. This is cool.
Yeah, this actually looks way cooler.
Yeah.
that's what
Did
that's
in
what that
game.
is. Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's cool.
Still
He's
looks
like
like,
a ninja.
Damien, but that's okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
it doesn't look like Spider-Man, but yeah, it still
Nope.
looks cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty sweet. I'm excited. Very excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited also for that Helldivers game. I'm probably not gonna buy
The
it. I'm
Helldivers
excited to
looks-
learn
You
more.
know,
It looks like
I would try
Starship
it.
Troopers, right?
I was
That's what I'm
thinking
thinking.
that.
That's what I was like. I'm not sold yet, but I'm excited to learn more. So I
Yeah.
can see if
like,
would.
I would try it. I would
Yeah.
Looks
try
like
it.
what?
Starship Troopers. It
Yeah,
does.
it looks
Starship
like Starship
Troopers. It
Troopers.
does. Yeah. I think there is a Starship Troopers game
There is,
in the
but this
works.
looks better than that.
It-
That's all
I
it
didn't know
is.
there was a Starship Troopers game in the works. I gotta look that up.
It's called Helldivers. I'm kidding.
It's interesting because I think the last time they showed off
Two, apparently the one.
Helldivers 2. Yeah, I didn't even. Yeah.
That Starship
But-
Troopers game came out already.
I didn't.
Oh, look at
Did,
that.
oh, well.
It came out in May.
Uh-oh.
What's the Metacritic score?
Zero.
Let's see.
Zero.
It has a
even
9
have
out
a
of 10 on
score.
Steam.
Oh, Steve.
I mean,
What?
that's not bad.
We'll play anything on Steam. I'm kidding.
I don't think it has a Metacritic score.
That's
Ooh.
bad. That's really bad.
I was right.
Well, what was I even? I don't even remember
Oh,
what I was
Rita.
gonna say.
Looked like Rita.
Oh yeah, I think every time they showed off the Helldivers game, they always have like I don't know if it's developer commentary or like
That was
people
some
that are supposed to be players.
Yeah, I was like, ew.
Yeah, it kind of messed with me as far as the tone because like what they're doing and like the music kind of makes it feel like oh this is an intense moment. But then they're like oh Bobby you killed me what the heck? I was like oh my bad. I'm like where is the drama?
Yeah. This is 100% Starship Troopers.
It looks,
Yeah.
bro. It looks like it'd be fun with people, like Frank.
Yeah.
A group thing.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Like, oh, this looks fun together.
Yep.
That'd be a good co-op.
I kind of don't like the UI. It's a lot.
There is a lot going on there with the guns and the ammo.
100% sure what's going on there, but you know.
Hopefully you can change.
I think the other part, that has to be like your teammates' health and stuff.
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
way too busy.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
So you
I
can
don't need to
their
see
ammo.
your health bars. I'm sorry. Just let me know when you're dead.
I mean, that's good to know a little bit. So if
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind seeing the bar, to see like the ammo, whatever else that is.
Yeah, I don't need to see those parts. And like whatever that thing that is that popped up like after the ammo. Like, you don't.
It looks like a mailbag,
right?
It tells you what kind of gun it is. I mean, it's a lot of detail, but cool.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I don't know if it's detailed.
Maybe you can hide it.
Hopefully.
That'd be nice.
I'd keep it up, especially if you're like a medic. Like you need to know all this stuff.
The people who are playing this, like you guys said earlier, were not great at it either.
They're dying a
Did
lot.
you hear they were like the way they were talking? They're like,
yeah,
going left.
Very casual.
It
Yeah,
was extremely casual. I'm like, this is not how people sound.
It's not urgency now.
yeah, that's what I was. Yeah.
Can't be like real people though. That'd be very vulgar. You couldn't do that.
True.
I mean, it doesn't have to be.
Either people are super vulgar, or
Then
they're
it's not real,
violent.
Jamie.
Yeah.
We're not vulgar when we play games.
Have
I'm
you
very
played with
vulgar.
Joel recently?
Well,
Yeah,
you know,
serious.
I'm
I'm
not.
just. I warned you.
Yo, what?
Andrew
Have
Wan?
You're not?
I'm. When
That is
when
also
am I?
false. Huh? Have you played with yourself recently? Well, actually, let's take that. Let's cut that out. Let's cut that out. And have you played the game recently?
Wow.
Let's cut that out.
Have
That
you
was-
talked to yourself recently?
Apparently not. That was.
Oh no.
We're gonna cut that out. This is a family show, guys.
This is a live stream. It's not
Oh,
going to be cut out.
I
It's
know.
over.
No.
We're gonna look beyond that.
We're gonna dub that out.
Oh man.
Final Fantasy comes out in February, and I
Yeah.
can't freaking wait.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I can wait a little bit.
Yeah,
We gotta
I'm
slow
telling
this
you,
shit down.
just wait for Final Fantasy 16 go on sale. Pick it up for like 35, 40 bucks.
I mean, at this rate, I am gonna have to wait for it to go on sale because there's so much stuff that I'm gonna be playing before this. I still have to be fair, I still have to beat Diablo. Like,
Woo!
What? Dude.
Oh, you're going back? You're going
Jesus.
back?
I'm so behind on games.
I'll go back. I'm eventually going back. I
Dude.
always go back to Diablo at some point.
I'm very behind. Like I'm like, oh yeah, let me start Dishonored, like the first one.
Really?
I jump around from game to game.
You're-
Like I still have to play Control. Like I have that. Like I recently
Mm.
upgraded my PC because my other one it was pretty old, and it was not chugging along. So I had to, yeah. So now I'm able to play some of those games. So like I got some
Yep.
backlog stuff. You know?
Yep.
Yeah,
I
so
know
do
that
I,
feeling.
man.
But it's like I just keep buying games. I'm like, oh, here's a game I'll probably never play, but if I ever want
Yeah.
to play it, it's right there.
Right. I
Like-
100% get that.
Yeah. So
Not
Yep,
me at all,
that's
but
tough.
you do you, bro.
that's rough, buddy.
Not you at all.
Are you?
You
You're
don't
not
have a
behind on any
backlog?
games? Oh, that's right. He's Big Money Mike. He just plays his game.
No, see, but
I buy the game, I play the game, the end.
I can't.
I
Yeah,
only
you
buy
gotta have
games I'm
something.
gonna play immediately.
No, I me too. I'm very.
Oh no, I'm not.
So you finish every game you buy.
No, I mean if I don't like it, I'm not going back to it. But if I
will-
bought the game and I'm
Dang,
enjoying
Oh,
it,
that's
I
true. Yeah.
If you paid for it, you better fucking, or at least try. Only one
But it
game I
also-
didn't finish. One.
it also doesn't help that there will be games that are like either on Game Pass or on PlayStation Plus. And you're like, oh, this
Right.
looks really fun. Now you start
Yeah.
playing
I mean, you're
that.
just trying that. You know,
Yeah.
you didn't
Yeah,
commit
this-
to that.
Look, me and Mike were
No,
talking
but I'm
about
just saying
earlier.
that's how you get a backlog. You start seeing these games, you start
Yeah.
trying, you start trying them,
Oh,
you
yeah,
get sucked into
yeah.
that.
No,
Yeah.
that's very true.
Like me and Horizon. I'm like, I'm gonna
Let
get
me
this.
tell you,
Well,
Jill, yo,
eventually,
I
get to it.
bought Forbidden West day one when it came out.
Oh,
Uh,
I did not finish that until like December 31st.
That's why I haven't even touched it. And it came with my PlayStation. Like it was part of the package.
It's a good game. It's just
Long,
I like
probably.
Aloy, but oh man,
I got them both with the PlayStation Plus, and I still feel like,
Yeah.
man, I need to go back and play.
I still
there's a lot.
I
It's
have the
so
first
much
one
fun.
still
Though.
downloaded. It looks great. I mean, I liked playing
It
the
is.
first one.
The story's interesting.
Yeah.
The first one's pretty cool. I like the combat in the second one a lot. But yeah, no, it
I've
took
seen
me a better part of a freaking year to finish that.
That's fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
it
I
took
was
me
like,
over a
I
year
just
to
wasn't
finish
stuck
Persona
into it.
5.
I was playing everything
If
else.
it was a pandemic,
For which
I'd
game,
be so
Jamie?
down for all of it.
Persona 5.
Persona 5 is a masterpiece.
It
It is really good, but it literally like a year passed in the game, a year passed in real life.
I don't like
Okay.
bringing up Persona 5 because it makes me sad that we still don't have Persona 6.
Oh my
Get it?
gosh. I heard
Yeah.
some not
Dude,
great
they're milking
things
for
about that
Persona 5
too.
Royal for all
Same.
it's worth, man. That's a great
Oh,
game.
I
I don't
get
play
it.
that.
Royal was great. What was it? Royal Strikers was also really good. I really liked it.
Did they just
Tactica.
re-release 3 too? So like a version
Yeah,
of 3?
3.
Yeah, version.
I don't think it's been
Yeah,
released
4.
yet, but it will
Okay.
be at the end of the year. Well, they were actually correction. They released a remaster earlier this year. They're going to release the remake towards the end of the year.
Okay.
Don't know why they both came out this year, but
Still not 6. That's all that matters.
yep.
All right.
Yep.
Well, you know what really matters. Apple
That's right.
iPhones,
Oh, is that where we're at now?
USB-Cs,
I don't know, man.
and
My
we did
Android
some
Resident
phone
Evil 4 running on Apple.
looks
products.
pretty,
And
bro.
Death Stranding too.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The Amazon Packing Simulator. Can't wait.
Nerd with the tech. Break it down for us. What happened
Break
at
it
this
down.
Apple event?
What happened to this Apple event? Let's see. First, they start off with tear jerking and basically, let us know that the Apple Watch and I guess the iPhone with its satellite calling is out here saving lives. And
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure the stories are true.
It
But-
was dramatic. As
but-
shit.
They
Oh, I
definitely
didn't
went to
see
these
any of this.
people. They were like, "Hey, yeah, we're gonna film you like doing stuff. I know your story's real, but we're gonna fabricate this whole thing." It was very like, okay, I get they're proud of it. They're proud of that. It actually is helping, like with the crash detection and the watch,
Mhm.
and then the phones now, and then
It
you got
was
the satellite
crazy.
calling with the phone now if you're trapped somewhere. It's just funny to hear some of these scenarios. I'm like, I would never. You got trapped where? It's like
It was crazy because every story basically they were trying to say that they all died before their current birthday. So like they all could have
Yeah.
died before their current birthday. So this is all they're all showing like their happy birthdays, and it's like I wouldn't have had this year's birthday if it wasn't for my Apple Watch.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
It was-
basically, yeah.
It was crazy.
That's exactly what
Oh,
they did.
I like it.
Yeah. I mean, they're not fabricating like the story. Now the vision they're showing, maybe, but
Right.
the stories
Yeah.
I think is legit.
Yo.
You know, they had the heart rate, they got all the things.
Damn.
Each watch keeps getting
I don't
more
think my
advanced.
watch would do that
Yeah.
shit.
Apple Watch is a
No,
great.
My
Yeah.
watch is like
Great.
several generations behind though.
Yeah.
So.
That was mine, yeah.
Yeah, the
Well, you
crash
need to-
detection, I think was
Get a new watch or you
introduced
die.
last
That's what I
year.
learned.
I mean, pretty much. That's
Say,
what-
yo,
that's
you don't
pretty
want to
what they're
die.
saying.
You know what you need to do.
I mean, yeah. This event was focused on, the iPhone, Apple Watch, a few maybe the AirPods. Some of those things were sprinkled in.
Yeah.
The main thing this year was them adding USB-C, mainly because they got forced.
They got
Mhm.
forced, yeah.
They got forced to do it, but they still did it their Apple way because in the iPhone 15, they put the USB-C in there, but it's still at lightning speed, so it's still very much. It's just a USB-C in name. It's like, yeah, we put it in there, but
It's
it's
the cheap
slow.
one.
Good for you. Like you got it now, but it's slow. But at least I guess most devices now you can all use the same cable.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. So I mean, what they've been doing for the last couple of years is basically whatever was in the Pro model from the year before, they moved that into the regular phone of the next year. So
Gotcha.
basically, everything that was in the 14 Pro is now in the 15. So like the dynamic island, which is that instead of the notch, now it's like a interactive pill thing at the top of your screen, and it's like almost like a secondary screen that's in the phone. So like if you do a timer, it can still show up there. How long your flight is.
Oh, y'all don't have that?
Your Uber. I mean, it's not. I don't know. I mean,
I've been an Apple user for a very long time, and anytime so it's like, oh, Android had that first. To me, it doesn't matter really who has it first. It's about the company who does it better. And sometimes that's Android, and sometimes that's
it's
Apple.
Yeah.
So
Christian, I need you to keep this same energy when we talk in console, and you be like, I play on PC. Keep that same energy, bro.
No, I mean that is true. I mean, the thing that was funny when they finally brung like, you can, I don't know, it's a lot like widgets and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, Android's had that from the beginning, like stuff like that. I'm like, yes, that is. I'm like, yeah, Apple, you didn't invent that. Like, chill out. With some of the stuff, but like with the dynamic island, I haven't had it yet, so I have a 13 Pro right now. So I was interested in it last year, but it wasn't enough to make me pull the trigger. I was like, I'll be all right. Now they've added USB-C or at least 10 gigabyte speeds in the Pro version. Now I'm like, yeah, let's go. They added like 48 megapixel to the regular 15, which is good. I don't know how many people care about like the refresh rate of the screens. The iPhone 15 still has the 60 hertz, the normal refresh rate, but iPhones always feel fast. So you really don't notice it, I feel like. Yeah. So, but now they're still 60 hertz, but the Pro is the 120. They still won't move that to the 15, the regular one. I don't know why. Just do it. Like, just use the same panel. Just go ahead and do it. But they won't. So they're still gonna hold stuff for the Pro. Let me see what else did they add that's like significant.
That camera is going to be crazy.
The camera is always good. Like, they always make it better, but it's like I feel like Apple is better known for their video recording.
Well, that's what I'm most excited about. That telephoto in that video is going to be great.
Yeah, so
recording movies on that bitch.
And Blackmagic Design just put out a camera app that you can. It's gonna have all their color science in it. Oh, I'm so excited for that.
I think I saw John Chu tweet about it. He's like, "Oh, now I can stream right to, or like film right to a hard drive from the iPhone and stuff." I was like, so he's excited about that.
I do have a thing about that, right? Because I feel like they have a lot of commercials in the past, like few years, where it's like you can make a movie on your iPhone or whatever, but nobody does that. So
they've done it. Yeah. They need ones with a terabyte, but they need ones with a 512 or a terabyte.
Yeah, so that's what I think. That's
what movies. What movies have been filmed on iPhone? I just don't know.
Spider-Man Lotus.
That didn't help.
That is not what we meant. No. We're talking about
I'm pretty sure
I'm totally
had a music video filmed on this iPhone.
I could see a music video. I don't know. I just feel like filmmakers, they'll want more control than the iPhone can offer. At least from my
Christopher
perspective.
Nolan make his next movie.
That's what it was. Steven
iPhone.
Soderbergh, he made a film on it. I'm not sure if you saw it, but Unsane, that was filmed directly on it.
No, I don't.
Honestly, you probably couldn't even tell. Like if you get like maybe like a mid to low budget like movie, you probably like you could probably make a really
but I'm saying like big blockbusters, like
big blockbusters.
No.
Well.
But that's kind of the impression that they're giving. Like you could do anything on iPhone, like whatever.
I feel like they're trying to
hold on. This thing came out. I'm pretty sure they filmed some of that on mobile devices.
Yeah, I can see some sections. Like you even see like they'll use GoPro footage in like TV shows and stuff sometime, but it won't be their main camera. You know,
you could film indie shit though.
Yeah, you could.
That probably makes it easier for them. Indie,
Oh,
they
yeah.
are doing indies. Like
What?
don't have to get the big camera.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right.
Yeah.
that'll work out for them.
Expensive.
Leo is right. That Black Magic app is going to be great. I already got it on my current iPhone. I've been testing it this morning.
Okay.
They got an app. What the app do?
So it essentially makes it so you can have like the Black Magic color science on your phone. You can record and send it directly to DaVinci Resolve. It's going to be game changing, but it's only iPhone right now.
Oh,
Like most apps start out.
racism.
Like most apps start out as I don't know.
Yep.
Well, yeah, it's
Well, that and Blackmagic Design has a lot of they do a lot with Apple. Like they had the external GPU that they created, developed it with Apple. So like they are definitely cozy in the Apple ecosystem.
Yeah,
Let's see what else did they update.
racism.
I don't know if it's racism.
I
It's
think-
against the Android race. That's fucked up.
I think both of the phones they made brighter. I guess if you're outside, you'll be able to see it a lot better.
Oh,
Direct
okay,
sunlight
cool.
and stuff. So that's
Yeah.
cool. What else did they add? I mean, they always upgrade the chip every year. They keep saying that. I'm like, the phone is fast. Like you can't, unless you're really paying attention. I think it's like it says built in 3 nanometer or whatever. I'm like, nobody cares about that stuff. Like it's fast, it's good, yay, like they always are.
Yeah.
Then the Apple Watch,
Was that
Series
Keith
9.
from Smosh?
Oh, this is the
Oh, this
mother.
commercial. Yeah,
this
this
is the
commercial.
Mother Nature. This was funny.
Yeah.
I
haven't
love
seen
this
it. I saw
spot
people
Taylor
are
Smith
mad
there.
about it because of you, Trayvon. Actually,
Oh,
some
yeah?
people are mad about it or something.
Really?
I don't know.
Why?
Who wrote this?
Didn't you retweet something that was like somebody
Probably.
was saying?
Probably.
Probably.
I do stuff to be shady. Those times I'll just look at it. Oh, this is funny. Retweet. So I'll just do it. Funny. Although I thought it was a little long. I admit.
This is
a 5-minute
Nature
ad.
thing. I was like,
Yeah.
okay. I was happy for Octavia. I was like, yeah, get your check. But other than that, I was like, it's a little long. I get it. Y'all are trying to help the environment. I understand.
Yeah.
Um,
I remember.
about?
Maybe it was me. I remember I was kind of like, what the heck? Because it was like they were saying they're like the only company that was trying to like help the environment or something. I don't know. That was the impression I got from this.
fully clean energy, their whole building or something.
Microsoft's
like-
literally gonna go carbon negative in like the next 10 years. I think like they've actively been doing that.
oh yeah.
I think they were trying to say that they are because they also said the same thing. All three of these, them, Google and Microsoft, all said the same thing at the same time. We're going carbon negative by blah 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 whatever year, 10, 15 years. The whole point they were trying to say here is, oh, we already did it.
And look,
But I also think-
Mother Nature's happy about it.
Yeah.
Basically. They're like, oh, you did what? Oh, good job. Yeah.
Man,
so-
need to
But I'm
watch the
also
video
pretty
then.
sure that Google said they already did it too, though. So that's why I was just like, all right.
it's
Well,
so funny. It's so funny.
Just save the trees.
Hey, man.
We're all good.
we
Right.
can't. Yeah, we can't be mad about this competition. Fight to
No,
save
yeah.
the earth.
No.
That is very
That's
true. I was
very
like, look,
true.
fight this as much as you can. Fight.
Yep.
And then they put out, the new watches. I see. I'm not that interested in the sensors, so I don't pay attention that hard. But the thing that was interesting to me, they added this double tap thing. It's so funny that they did this because it's technically already been in the watches already. It's in like deep in accessibility where you can like squeeze and tap and
Yeah.
all this stuff. It's already been in there, but now they've made the engine, I guess, pay attention to it a lot more, and now they made it prominent. So now people will start doing it a lot to get ready for the Vision Pro, because the Vision Pro does the same thing. So
Oh,
it's the
yeah.
same action. So that's
I
why
feel like
that's
that's
why
gonna
they did
start
that.
people like doing a nervous tick, just like
Yes.
all the time.
Not gonna lie, I use it on mine for doing when I'm
Yeah.
taking like group photos. It's great for that.
Yeah, so
It's-
now they're making so they're just trying to make it more prominent so people will start getting used to doing it.
Yeah.
So when you get the Vision Pro, it's natural to you. Yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, they got brighter. The battery life is still the same. Like I said, they made the little thing so you can so the Siri commands can happen on the device. I feel like that's pretty much the bulk of the changes in the watches. They did upgrade the AirPods Pro to be USB-C. I think the only thing left,
Yeah.
like a prominent device, is the AirPods Max. They're still Lightning, from what I understand.
And the regular AirPods. So like the pros got USB-C.
No, they got AirPods with USB-C now.
Oh, when I
AirPods-
looked on their website earlier today, they only showed the pros having it.
They
Yeah.
promoted it.
AirPods have the USB-C as well. So they did those two.
Damn, I dropped my AirPods in the subway today, and I was disgusted.
And these also have I think a new codec in them to work. Basically, it's for the Vision Pro. Another thing for the Vision Pro. So basically, it's supposed to help with the lossless audio or something for the Vision Pro, specifically those. So
see, man, let me tell you something, man. Wow. I hate that they took the headphone jack out of my phone, because now when I try to use headphones, like some of it's not as loud. And I think part of it is because it's like an additional connection, and that always messes with audio and stuff. But now that's what really pushed me to use my AirPods a lot more. Is because I can actually hear
part of the agenda.
I use my
part of the agenda. That's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's it.
My AirPods when like watching.
They're like, why would you go backwards?
That's one thing that happened with the Apple.
Then they're just little like things, you know.
Yeah, you just recharge them.
Yeah.
It's not instant.
Charge the case, and you
charge. Wait. If I'm out, if I'm hitting the streets, I can't just charge them, you know.
Yeah, but like you're supposed to make sure your stuff is charged before you hit the street.
So now I gotta make sure my stuff.
Plug it up at night with your phone. Yeah, plug it up at night with your phone.
Like,
I do charge them, but they don't last
Put them in the
forever.
case, charge them at night, be done.
Yeah,
they don't last forever though. That's what I'm saying. I need something the whole day. Night earbuds, they'll work anytime, any day of the week.
They don't die.
You need some big headphones then. Those are the ones that got the big batteries in them.
Yep.
The overhead ones. Yeah.
Get you some of the new Bose headphones that's coming out.
The bulky ones, yeah.
Yeah, those are the one that last.
Yeah.
The little AirPod ones about good 4 or 6 hours. That's all you gonna get out of them.
I get like 6 hours out of
them.
Yeah, you get about 6 hours. That's all I need though.
You mean 6 hours just like during the day, or 6 hours like constant listening?
No, 6 hours constant.
Constant.
Yeah. I don't know what my dad did to these AirPods then.
They're probably
don't get that.
How old are they?
Which one?
They're like I think they're the first generation AirPods.
Oh, well, yeah.
I mean, the battery dies eventually. Yeah.
And as they've gotten upgraded, they've added better chips in it to connect easier.
Yeah, because I have sometimes one ear goes out, and I'm thinking like I went deaf. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? But then they reconnect, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Mine as well. Yeah, mine's.
Also, as they upgrade, the phone gets newer Bluetooth as well, which makes your things that have lesser Bluetooth not work that well.
Yeah,
so,
damn.
So if you're upgrading your phone and not your AirPods.
Yeah.
Well, I got my AirPods for free technically, so you know.
We get it. I'm just saying. Now you know why I don't work as well.
Yeah.
My Sony's last for like 12 hours.
There's another thing I noticed with the new iPhones. I think they're, instead of doing the glass back, excuse me, it's supposed to be some kind of different material.
It's still aluminum on the regular ones, and it's frosted. The back is like frosted or whatever. On the Pros, they've made the frame titanium now, so it should be more durable but lighter. So
I like that,
which is going to be good,
right?
Because this phone is a little heavy. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, the stainless steel is a little heavy on the Pros right
tungsten.
now.
Look at Drake.
It's crazy that they found a way to make it even lighter.
Yeah. So apparently it's used in the rover, like the space rover or something. So it's the same material.
Oh, that's crazy.
So that's interesting. But yeah, so that's good. I mean, I think that's the last thing they did, I guess, was they kept all the prices the same, except for the Pro Max starts at $11.99, but it's technically the same price it would be if you got 256 gigabytes anyway. So it's like that sneakily, like, yeah, you're not paying no less than to that for this phone now.
Yeah.
But you do get 256 gigabytes as the start. So it's like, it's you know, give or take, I guess.
Yeah.
I might just get a 15.
I'll be getting the 15 Pro Max.
I will too.
All right, Trayvon, enough of this Apple propaganda. Where's the
Whoa,
Android?
geez,
I want to hear about some
geez.
Android news.
Oh,
You gotta wait. You gotta wait for the Google event. Whatnot.
It was
October?
sad, man. We had like a icebreaker where they were like, it was like you go on one side of the room if you want one thing and one side for the other. It was Apple versus Android.
Oh god.
I was standing next to one other guy.
Ooh.
Even if it's not
Of course
true,
you
you should have
are.
just committed and just went to the other side.
Yeah, they weren't
dude.
gonna ask you for your phone.
Nah,
Yeah.
Oh,
dude.
until they sell them green text bubbles.
I am
You're like, you lied.
It's like, oh, maybe she's in a bad area. I'm like, nah, bro, she got an Android. Oh my god.
That's so funny to me. That
I
See,
hate it when people
It's
are green.
crazy because
annoying.
it's Apple that's the problem. Y'all are using
We're
old
the
text.
problem.
Yes, you guys are using like an old text format. That's why it doesn't
Old-
work well.
Hey, it works well for me.
no.
Apple,
See, no, I
it's
take that. No,
shady, yes.
now we're using. So technically, Apple's using both. They have their own for their servers and iMessage, and then when you're not using iMessage, they're using the old shit. So yes, they should adopt RCS, but they won't because they're like, if we
They
do
have their
that,
shit.
y'all gonna
Yeah.
leave us. So they ain't gonna do it. It's like, nah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna ask about that, but I was like,
I was
you
letting
know,
it go.
That's what I was like, yeah, whatever.
You can
Because she
do
also
that
talked about
for
her
a
watch
lot of
too.
things.
You
Yeah,
can't.
there's
My
enough.
watch is not an Apple Watch. It's a
Oh,
Gear.
you made it the way
Gear
you were
Sport.
making it seem. I was, oh, no wonder it doesn't work.
No,
well.
look.
All right.
What? I didn't say it didn't work well. I
Who's
said my
the problem now,
AirPods. I didn't say nothing about the watch.
No, we're talking about when you
Problem
said your watch
now.
doesn't do that. When you said your
Yeah, I
watch
said
doesn't
my
do
watch
that.
doesn't detect the low heart rate or anything.
Well, that's why.
Which is
Like-
crazy because like in the gym, I use like the elliptical, and every time your heart rate goes up, it's like your heart rate is high, and it's like acting like I'm gonna die or something. It happens every time. Like I'll be walking, start running, your heart rate is high. I'll stop, I'll start, your heart rate is high. I'm like, bro, I get it. I'm exercising.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
don't think that's gonna help the heart rate go down. It's just like you're dying. Chill out.
Yeah,
That's
like
like-
how do I turn this off?
That's
This is
something else that's
annoying.
in the newer Apple Watches too. The blood oxygen level, I think.
Yeah.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah,
And
That's
it's able,
cool.
and it's able to. I think in some of those like heart jerker things at the beginning, some
That was
people
how I
like it found
thought
an
I had
irregular
COVID.
heartbeat or something. Yeah. So
that's
That's
how I thought I had
crazy.
COVID the
It
first
did
time.
save your
Oh,
life,
damn.
Gidge.
It was like you have low blood oxygen, and now I remember like, oh yeah, they said that was a symptom of possible having COVID. I went and got a COVID test, and sure enough, I had it. I was like, oh, that's crazy.
Damn.
I just went about my day.
See, I will say this: Android, you need to step up on your watch game. I don't be hearing about none of this. Nobody said an Android
I mean,
watch saved my
they
life.
have the
Nobody said
Pixel
that.
Watch now. They have that at
the
least.
Is it
Samsung
saving
watch is okay,
lives?
too.
I do.
Well-
Yeah, I do
well,
like
they
my Samsung
combine.
watch,
They
but will it save my
combine
life
now.
though?
Now who's
So-
part of the problem?
Will it save my life?
I don't think it has all the sensors that Apple keeps adding.
That's
in
what I'm
there.
saying. Give me some
Apple-
sensors.
Apple is exclusive on saving lives. They can't give that.
Damn. Like either you
It's
with us or
exclusive until
die.
2024.
I guess they said be in a car with somebody that has one, you'd be all right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Damn.
I don't
I'm
know.
saying the Apple ecosystem. You
It's
cannot
contracts. It's all
can't
business.
beat it.
Yeah.
It's too late for me. I'm balls deep in. So
The only thing I'm not in on is the headphones. I can't give up my Bose headphones.
hey,
Ain't nobody
fair
paying
enough,
them
man.
highest
I
money for
got
them
you.
AirPods Max. Them things high.
No.
I
have,
just
like,
bought the Bose Quiet Comfort Ultras.
That sound like a price.
They were
I
they
bet.
weren't cheap.
High. Yeah.
but they work.
They'll have them for a long time though. So
Hey,
That is
They
true.
last. They
Yeah,
That's
last.
true. That is
Yeah.
very true.
it's an
So I love
investment.
my Sonys. They last a long time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sony's are good
Yep.
too. Yeah.
Yep.
Good stuff. Yeah, it's a nice Apple event.
Yep.
Very
I've had
exciting.
this watch since like my sophomore year of high school, I think.
Oh, that's
It-
actually why it
You
doesn't
said
work.
high
as
school.
well.
You said
That-
high school.
that is actually
Yeah.
why it doesn't
I
work
thought you
as
would have
well.
said
Like
It
all
still
jokes
works.
aside.
I thought you
I
said
actually I can't show you guys on camera, but I have a tear in my watch band, and so like it's just gonna fall off my wrist literally any point in time.
So like if you sneeze, will it
That
fall?
was like 7 years ago, maybe.
No.
Right. No.
It's
At least get a
yeah.
picture.
This was
Yeah.
like one of my first purchases when I got my own money. I bought myself an
Aw.
Xbox, then I
Okay.
bought myself this watch.
Okay.
You have a hard time
Nice.
letting go, is what you're telling me. It's gotta-
I kind of do.
Much like Naruto has a hard time letting go of Sasuke's disappearance from the village.
Always back to Naruto.
Always
You'd
comes
feel right
back.
at home.
You feel very right at home, Jamie. I'm telling you.
I'm sure I would like it. I see so much stuff from like Shippuden that I'm like, oh, that looks crazy, but I just need to get to that point.
Infinitely better.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just need to get to the point. How old is the watch? I mean, it's old. Not recent.
Exactly, Leo. He said, "How old is that watch?"
Listen,
$1 million question.
if it still works, I'm using it.
She can't go back on Apple Watch, Leo. She has an Android.
Yeah, I got the Gear Sport.
I used to have
Back
a. I
when
mean, I used to
they-
have a. When I only had Android, I did.
Oh,
have
it's a
the watch.
circular watch.
Yeah.
I will say,
Yeah,
that
with
is the one thing I
actual watch.
wish. That is the one thing I wish the Apple Watch had. That they had an option
Circular?
for a circular face.
Hey.
The one I have, you
Yeah.
can turn it, right? Can you
Yeah,
turn it?
you can turn
Yeah,
it.
it's got the
I
bezel.
have, yeah.
I have like this is the first generation when they like started bringing the watches back. This is the watch that they came out with. It was that and like the really big one. So that's the main reason why I bought this watch was not the circular thing, was because it was smaller because I kind of have like small wrists, so I can't be wearing a big rock.
He's not letting you go,
Oh
man.
my
Yeah.
gosh! Listen, I'm not a company. I'm not a company that's like trying to get people to feel bad about using other phones.
They're
So, Mike, you don't have the Pixel Watch.
Amazon
No,
is
they
saving
are
lives.
with
They
the
are.
green bubble.
They
That's kind
the
of
green bubble, the freaking
Hey, man.
pixelated photos and video.
I do not like.
Now, admit when you
I
do
do
send them
not
across,
like
it do look a
text.
mess sometimes.
It is a mess.
Yeah, it does.
It won't-
It
it won't-
ruins
And it's
the
because
whole
they're not
aesthetic.
doing RCS. It is because
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
They be feuding. People be feuding over that. My fiance refuses to get an iPhone, and
Good for
I
her.
want to enjoy it for her.
I
and
like her already.
I hated my life for it, and so she should try it. Because that's bullshit.
Can't use the same.
You got to use WhatsApp or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
WhatsApp
WhatsApp,
is a good one.
Instagram.
We manage and
Group
WhatsApp, you
me.
can use your phone number, so you can.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah,
Mhm.
WhatsApp.
easier.
Yeah, it works.
WhatsApp. That's a good point.
It works.
It's interesting. A lot of people in New York use WhatsApp. I stopped using
It's
WhatsApp
actually
in
more of a
college.
British
That's
thing,
all they
too.
use overseas and stuff.
That's what I
Yeah.
was gonna say.
Yeah,
because
Yeah,
that's
you
why I
change it out of
downloaded
the
it.
city.
I downloaded it because my roommate was from Ireland, so her phone didn't work right here. So I got to be in touch with her, even though that didn't
I
work
love
out.
the WhatsApp
But-
over there for sure.
They
Yeah.
do. But then I also heard like it was used for terrorism and stuff, so I uninstalled it.
Mm.
But now
I
it's
mean,
back in my
doesn't
phone.
it
Well,
have
what
to be-
what isn't? What isn't? I mean,
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
has
that's a
that
good
instant
point.
encryption. That's why
I
it's
mean,
being used.
Venmo
I
was
think
what
that's part of the
originally used for,
problem.
like, drug stuff.
Oh yeah, no, that is. You're right.
and now
That is-
Facebook owns it as well. So
Mm.
Oh yeah, Facebook does own it. That's right.
yeah.
Damn, Leo doesn't like it.
I don't really like it either. I'm not gonna lie.
Actually,
Do you
I've
know
never
what's
used it.
stupid? So
I like it
you
better
send
than-
pictures on WhatsApp, but you won't be able to see them unless you actually download them to your phone. Why do I have to download a picture just to look at a picture? That's
I wonder.
stupid.
True. Mm,
That's
that's
true.
true.
I don't know, man, that's
I didn't use it enough to know.
I feel like it's a recent update because I don't remember that having to be like that before.
Yeah.
That does sound silly.
It does.
Well, it doesn't even matter because if you're on Apple, you can just create your own group chat. But you dine the green bubble people.
Yeah, but then if you add them in there, it's over.
Exactly, ruins
It's
the whole. It
done,
ruins
it's
the
done, it's
aesthetic,
done, it's
everything.
done.
It's terrible.
Yeah, that's why sometimes you
I'm
know
gonna be
what's
honest,
It
messed
still
it-
sounds
up.
like an Apple problem, honestly.
You know
I'ma
what's
be-
messed
It
up.
doesn't ruin anything for me. I have many group chats with my friends who have green bubbles. I don't care.
No,
I
literally.
want
So like, I was
I
making a
don't
group
care
chat.
until
I was
Me-
making a group chat at work and it wasn't working. And you know who they immediately blamed?
Of
Jamie?
course. Yeah.
You?
Immediately, it was me. I'm like, I've literally been in multiple group chats with multiple iPhone users. Like, I don't know what you're doing wrong, but it's not just because I have an Android. We eventually just moved to WhatsApp because she couldn't figure out what was going on. But I'm like,
Yeah.
listen, it's not the Android people, okay? It's not the
You
Android.
always
that's-
say.
Apple, I feel like Apple's gonna get forced to probably fix that too. Eventually,
Let's
RCS
go.
is
They're,
gonna
they're
be
being
required.
forced, and it's
Yeah.
like, or
The EU is gonna do it.
Yeah,
Let's
they are.
go EU.
Yeah.
They are.
well, like, cause like I know they use different like different technology, but it's like I don't know. It's weird. Like, I mean, yeah, congratulations, they finally broke down Apple to use USB-C. I'm
Yes,
like,
I'm very
No,
happy.
as they
about
should
that.
have.
I'm
That
very
was
happy.
they
I'm very
should have.
happy. Yes,
yeah,
very happy.
I don't know. I mean,
Your
it is
iPads
what
are
it is.
USB-C. Your phone should be too. Thanks.
Wow.
Yep.
Very
Yep.
true.
I
That
have
was
a USB
confusing to me.
charger. I mean, the other
'Cause
side's Lightning, but hey, man. my
I would
phone's
have
crazy.
friends that like, oh, I need to charge my phone or whatever, and I would have my iPad charger with me, and I'm like, oh, okay, like you can use this. They're like, no, that I can't use that. I'm like, huh?
Nope.
Doesn't make
Very
any
weird.
sense. See, even when I try to help Apple, I can't.
Plus,
make it
USB-C
hard.
is the superior cord.
I
It
saw
is.
somebody online say they I think they said they bought a 14 deliberately because they didn't want to get USB-C, and I'm like, that's interesting. Is that gonna be a thing? People actually gonna do that? Like,
Well, like,
I'm not
which
changing
one
all
is
my
it?
devices,
Ew.
all my docks. I'm not changing them.
Ew.
Like,
I feel
okay.
bad for them.
All right.
That's
Well,
odd.
Because one, you shouldn't be that bought into any of these companies.
Well,
hey, some people are now.
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
mean, they make it so you
I
kind of
don't
are.
know.
Like they want you to be, you know.
as Darth Vader said, it's too late for
It's
pizza. I
Leo
have
is
an
coming at you
I have an
rough,
iPhone.
Christian.
I have an iPhone. I have AirPods. I have an Apple Watch. I have a MacBook, and an Apple TV.
Everything should work, very well then.
Yeah,
Those are-
yeah.
Now,
I will never buy an iPad though. I think that is.
Why? I love my
Oh,
iPad.
No,
I
I'm
am-
not.
I'm not.
Wow, how the turntables in this conversation.
Well,
I associate iPads with old people because they can't see very well.
Mm,
my iPad sitting right here in front of me, sitting in front of my
Yep.
Mac Mini.
wait, where's my?
Besides you, Trayvon, this does not apply
It's
to
over
you.
here.
Definitely
Oh,
definitely
gosh.
looking right at my iPad.
I only.
Right
I,
here.
All right,
never, I
shut up,
don't
Leo.
get it. Like, I don't get the point of an iPad when my laptop is right.
See, I use my iPad to make notes. So at first I wanted to do art, and then I found out you had to pay to get that good app. So I was like, yeah, let's forget about
Oh,
that.
Yeah.
isn't
But-
it Procreate?
Yeah, Procreate. I might invest at some point.
It's called Procreate.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, the app is
There it
called
is.
Procreate.
It is.
I never thought about that like that. But
I
yeah.
didn't get an
Sure.
iPad until my
did.
sister's school gave them iPads and like Apple Pencils and everything. I wanted an Apple Pencil. I didn't want to buy one, so when she gave her Apple Pencil, I said, "Okay, now I'll get an iPad."
Wait,
Nice.
why would you get an Apple Pencil without the iPad?
No, she had one. The school gave her like the whole set, like the iPad, Apple Pencil, all that stuff. She didn't want the Apple Pencil. I was like, "Yeah, give me that $100 thing."
Exactly.
Then I got an iPad.
I had some.
Why didn't
Give
you
me that
want it?
overpriced digitizer.
Yeah, she
I had
didn't
someone
want that stuff.
The
come over
handwriting
my
on it is
house.
amazing.
Yes.
Is it?
The
I had-
handwriting is very good.
I got the paper-like screen protector too, so it feels like a pad. It's really cool.
Like a
Yeah,
paper?
I use mine
Yes.
to take notes. All
It's
my
it's great
Duolingo
for
notes.
taking. I
Love
take
it.
my notes on there. I do a lot of this, like a lot of our pre-production stuff.
I
With
didn't even know that was a thing. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Paper-like screen protector. It's great.
I can't.
I mean,
Maybe one day.
I feel like that's just extra money though, so I
It is,
don't
but-
need it.
It is. I mean, I also use my
Big money,
iPad when
Trayvon.
I travel. I
Yeah.
download movies on it, so that way I don't have to look at my phone.
Well, see, like I just bring my laptop.
Yeah,
I take both.
There.
I take both.
Oh, gotcha.
Huh.
Did's be carrying a whole production studio in his backpack.
Really?
I
swear.
honestly do too.
I have the camera, the laptop.
Literally, when I went to
The
the Nintendo
iPad.
store, I brought like 3 different
What?
cameras with me, and I only used one.
Nerds.
Why I have an
Hey,
iPhone for all that?
You gotta stay prepared.
And I still have my phone with me.
It does all that. It's a one phone.
I went
does
home a
everything.
few weeks ago. I brought my Switch and my Steam Deck.
See, you get it.
At least
Yeah.
that's
Wait.
different.
What? Wow.
It's a lot.
got-
but-
Just got
Maybe
this thing
if,
that they
if someone were to magically buy me an iPad, I'll use it. But I'm not spending my own
Mhm.
Love tech.
money.
That's great. That's great.
There's
I
a
also
lot.
have a MacBook, Leo. If you want to keep the train going, I have a MacBook.
Yeah, but you still got that Android phone.
I got it for school. They had a sale actually. It was really
Really?
good. Yeah. Yeah, that and it works with like a lot of the creative apps. For some reason, like I don't know. PC, they kind of hate PC for some reason. So
That's why people
Yeah.
buy Apple products for the.
I
creative
kind of
stuff.
regret DaVinci Resolve does not run as well on my PC.
Yeah.
yeah.
Might have to get me my Mac Studio back.
Even like when I used
what
to
you did
play on
already.
PC, like
I didn't buy it yet.
Oh, okay.
See, but didn't you say you want to do PC gaming and stuff? Are you
I'm gonna keep the PC.
Oh,
That'll just be
okay.
my gaming. That'll just be my gaming rig. But all my
Yeah, that's what I do.
actual
pretty
creative stuff,
yeah.
I'll have to go back to my Mac Studio. I'm gonna have to buy that back.
much. That's what I'm doing.
No,
Oh
we
my
did our
goodness.
ESPN like drafts, and my friend brought his Mac Studio.
It was so great.
Oh.
He
What
is
connected
that?
his
Is
Mac
that-
Studio to like his iPhone. The whole. I'm like, you brought your motherfucking desktop. to
It
this
was so
thing?
great.
It's nice.
Is that like
but-
the little cube thing that you can
Yeah.
like?
Yeah.
fix
Yeah,
the-
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he runs like a studio here in town.
And that's the most powerful one, the studio one. Yeah.
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 I have the Mac Mini, which is like the cheap one.
Oh,
Damn,
everything's
y'all
so
got money.
expensive.
About to say, it
Everything
sounds
is, man.
expensive. Yeah.
2000.
Only 2,000. Give me 2.
Mine was 500.
Only 500. Give me 4.
Right there.
Yeah, she's quick with that.
Only 5.
I'm sticking over 1,000 at least, but all right.
Mac Minis, yeah,
Yes,
500.
sir. So we have 2 projects for Jamie. First,
The stream
It's
went off the
obvious-
rails, huh, Mike?
Always does. You know? We knew it was gonna happen.
well, the first thing is you to get reacquainted with the church hidden in the leaf. That's the first thing.
With the what? Wait, I didn't. I
Church,
couldn't.
the church hidden in the leaves. You gotta.
Oh,
you gotta
Lord.
finish Naruto. Second
Okay.
thing is you gotta buy yourself an iPhone. Man.
I've never had one.
Can't be messed up. No more group chats.
Well, let's
All
be
good.
real. This has only been an intervention for Jamie.
Oh gosh, no. That's what this segment is.
I'm just messing with you, Jamie.
Which is crazy because Mike's right there.
That's
With-
true.
with
I
his
did the
pixel.
show.
Sitting right there with his pixel.
Why is it-
Like,
See,
that's-
this
that's
always
the
happens.
crazy part.
Me and Jayla haven't seen Clone Wars. Jamie, you should watch Clone Wars. Me and Mike haven't seen some. Jamie, you should get an iPhone. It's like, why is it always me?
And my Pixel is great.
No.
Almost
Oh,
have the
man.
Pixel. If iPhone would have dropped the ball with this last
Do
one,
you have
I
the
would
fold or
take
just the pixel? Which one? Which one
Huh?
do you get?
Oh, yeah, this is
Fold
just
or
the
Pixel?
this is the Pixel Pro.
Did the fold come out? I didn't know it came out.
Yeah. Yeah, it came out.
If I were to switch
I don't think
to-
it came out when I got this one. Though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
would get a Google Pixel if there were an Android phone. This would suit. It would.
Pretty much. I'm
He
used
did.
to
I
No,
was
he
watching
He
it.
did show. He showed his Kindle. He showed his watch. He tried to like
He literally
solidly
did.
help. Solidly help. He like, look, I have a watch too. That's not Apple.
No, I was
Yeah.
watching. Mike was letting it just rock. He was just
Yeah.
sitting back watching.
He was going like, he's like, look, I have it.
You
Yeah,
know,
He
you
just
guys
let me
remember
get stomped.
Naruto versus Pain? You know how that entire village was just like, we gonna let Naruto cook for a minute. We just gonna sit back and see what happens. That's what happened here. I'm not Hinata. I'm not that guy. I'm not jumping in.
R.I.P. Neji.
R.I.P.
Oh man,
Let Jamie suffer right there.
you will
That
know
is
pain.
funny. Though. I'm just messing with you, Jamie. We love you.
No, I know. It's still.
I'm not get
no,
your
I'm just kidding.
iPhone.
And with that, that's a stream. Jamie, get an iPhone. Watch Naruto. That's
The lesson of
day.
There's the guy with a damn pixel. What's going on?
You see, Jamie's more vocal
He
about
Definitely
it.
needs to get a new watch, though. I think we all can agree with
No, yeah,
that.
that-
You gotta
that
get a
For
watch.
sure. Get
This
a
is
new
my
watch.
Sophomore year of
Please.
high school.
Your baby.
If I
You're
get
the
rid of my
youngest one
watch,
here, but high school was still a while for you, so this watch is old.
Right.
No, it wasn't.
It's like, what are you talking about? Avatar: The Last Airbender just premiered last year. It's like, it's been.
Let me break it to you, buddy. It's not 2005 anymore. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's crazy because like I'm gonna probably gonna have to phase out my Xbox One like by
You
the end
still
of
have your
this year.
Xbox One?
Hey, well, not too much. I still have my Xbox One.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the Betamax looking one?
I have the Xbox One S.
Same.
So,
Oh, the one. That,
It's the
oh, okay.
it's the latest Xbox One, but it's still an Xbox One.
I got
Same.
you. I got you.
I don't know if
Yeah.
that makes it better, but all right.
No, my
It does.
my
It
brother was
does.
saying Well, with Cyberpunk 2077 on the original Xbox One, like when it came out, when Cyberpunk came out, he's like, yeah, man,
no.
he just upgraded to Series X.
So his
I was like-
his Xbox blew up, right?
No, he still has it. Still has it.
Yeah.
Man, that thing
I
is
got Cyberpunk
massive.
for PC.
Nothing.
Yeah. I knew.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to phase out the watch and the Xbox One probably by the end of the year, and that's gonna be
Is
sad.
that a Kindle?
We got Kindle,
Yes, we did.
Xbox propaganda.
They have an
over here.
Xbox app on there.
Yeah, Game
Aren't
Pass
you
is on
supposed to
there.
be reading?
You reading them games?
Read those subtitles. Read those JRPGs.
Game Pass is on my Kindle. Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. Cool.
technology. Welcome to the future.
Technology.
Guys, if you enjoyed this stream, give us a like and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. We'll be back next week here on the channel talking movies, talking news. Check out the Amateur Otaku where you're talking Naruto, One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, Boruto. A lot of stuff's happening over there. Till next time, guys. Keep watching movies. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.